Oh, why is my mom
Come
calling?
on.
Like,
I will
like
be right back.
Like, I use the penguins so much that it's like muscle memory. After I like kill someone in with some like
What are we
absolute
playing
bullshit,
tonight?
it always hit.
I thought so.
Especially when I'm playing Gary.
Alright. Just want to make sure.
Been 3 weeks.
Especially
Yeah, Ethan didn't say anything yesterday, so I thought we were good. I guess he has to work or something.
Well, like I have to remember to use my other keys. It was so good. Like the base boost.
Who the fuck?
What? I had to answer a call from my mom. Sometimes she gets very worried if I don't answer.
Ow! What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Some, like, a lot of that was minions, but also, like, her autos just do, like, a billion damage.
He's playing League of
You
Legends.
know what?
Ow!
Yeah, he's playing League.
Well.
Shame.
You say shame?
Yeah.
It's like we lost the lead. And he does it again.
Bro, I'm about to go pro in that
There we
fucking
go.
Spellbreak game, bro.
I was
We played like
trying to watch the trailer.
played like 8 matches and we won like 5 of the 8 that we played.
I'm actually gonna deafen myself real quick.
They said it isn't safe. It can't be controlled. Magic cannot be used. But I am a battle mage. I have broken my vow, and now I fight to break free.
I don't talk to the professors, and I get A's. That's the goal.
That trailer looks really good for Spellbreak.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the elements, like the way that the stuff in like mechanically is like really cool and interesting. Like since there's 6 elements, they all interact with like each other really interesting. So like
Who developed it?
since
Okay, I guess they're just really bad.
Proletariat Inc.
I don't know. I know like Carlos knows
just, like-
someone that like worked on the team. So, like that's why he was like, you should play it.
I'm looking at this development studio.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
kind of just...
I've never heard of the group or anything. So
Actually-
well, okay.
Yeah, I've never heard
But,
of these people either.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's a really cool game. Like, it's really good actually. But really fun. So
I'm gonna download it.
elemental stuff
yeah,
is
you're
really
right.
interesting because like there's 6 of them and they all interact very differently. So like some elements do like status stuff like ice. Ice can leave like trails of like ice around the arena, and if you step on it, you'll get like slowed essentially. And lightning can stun you, so you can't cast magic for a certain amount of time. It's like 3 seconds of being stunned essentially. Poison can interact with fire. Like if you blow up a poison cloud, it'll just like if you aim your fire at a poison cloud, the cloud will just dissipate immediately. So that's like one way to like magic counters another person of magic essentially. And then yeah, it's just really cool because there's a lot of interactions with it that you can do, and it's really cool. Yeah, I've been fucking with it a lot. It's pretty cool, but I like it. The fun with it, bro. Pretty good.
Is it like a battle royale or?
Yeah, it's actually a battle royale.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it's I first match that I played, I won, and I got this really cool clip because you can throw like I was playing a combination of like earth magic and fire magic, and I set up a wall of fire in between this guy and this other dude, and I threw like my rock through it, and like the rock set on fire, and just insta killed the dude I threw it at. So I was like, yes, this is cool. That's fucking awesome.
Just sorry, I was telling Sophie about a project I just joined in on yesterday.
The what?
I was telling Sophie about a project I just joined in on yesterday. It's a group of several people working on this 3D RPG game.
Oh, nice.
But I've got some reservations about it. It's very ambitious. They're out of pre-production, so they're moving in to production like this weekend.
So you're they're just like getting a team.
Yeah, so they already have the team assembled. They're just needing a couple more people, so I happen as programmer. They already have their storyboarders and sound design team and shit ready, and they've already got some 3D models being made.
Yeah.
But
God, make sure you get a contract and get paid.
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a hobby thing. It's like a group of college students. So.
Okay.
The most ambitious.
But we're using Unity's collaborative features, so it will be a group of us joining the organization. So we'll figure out.
I wonder if they're blue up.
And I don't know if I still want to work on it yet, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Never hurts to try.
Yeah, it never hurts to try, I was gonna say.
Like, when I say ambitious, ooh.
Yeah.
I was telling Sophie, and it's
when you were talking about it, I thought you were talking about D&D, and I was like, okay, cool. And then you're like, it's a video game, like, I don't know, man.
I don't know about it.
I don't know about it. It sounds interesting. That's something a AAA company could do, sure, but like, shit.
Yeah, what is the pitch? Is it like is it a linear sort of thing? Is it multiplayer?
I'll send the pitch to you. I don't think they'll get upset.
I'll send the pitch to you.
Just so you can read over it, because I don't want to read through it again.
Fair.
It's a Word document.
This clip.
The game's called The Fallen Stones. It's very, very ambitious. But the thing is, like, since they just came out of, like, out of the ideas and conceptualization part, like, I'm pretty sure, like, their ideas are going to get smaller as we actually go into production.
Yeah, I saw the first sentence and saw open world RPG and just went, like, 12 small person hobby team?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 people. So yeah, 12 people.
Oh yeah, that's why
I guessed on that.
Now, we've got some good, like, modelists
why do you have two dads?
and art people. Like, look at this. Look at this one person's
I
model.
swear I saw green too.
That they made. It has their name in it, so it's credited.
Hedov's roommate sounds like Fraxium.
Like, look at that 3D model. That's sexy.
That's a Tesla cannon of some sort.
Yeah. So there's some talented people on this team. So I've never coded a 3D game before, so I'm actually learning how. Before they realize I've never done it.
Well,
it's really similar to 2D. It's really similar to 2D programming. Like, because honestly, programming is programming for the most part when it comes to games. Like, the only thing that changes is the vector.
okay, so it sounds like the thing that they're describing in this is really just an offshoot of like the system in Shadow of Mordor with the orcs and everything. So, like, something processing the background, it seems doable.
But
Scale is.
let me throw this to you. They also want to make this a 20 to 30 person server experience.
No.
Yeah. That's the same thought I had.
No. The moment you add networking into your game, you have just
Opened
increased
up the
programmers'
fucking
times
can
by
of worms.
4 times and increased everyone's work by 10 times.
So it's gonna be great.
What happens when one person in the server makes a decision someone else doesn't like?
Right. I was just
That
thinking
would-
how frustrating that would be.
It would really suck. A lot.
What's going on?
Yeah, server size 20 to 30, focusing on localizing every part of the map, 4 main biomes, yada yada yada. Just more map stuff. Let's see this
This
clip.
could work if y'all went like with a low poly style.
Oh,
Make it
that's
look
yeah.
like
They
Mega
want to
Man
go.
Legends.
Yeah, they want to go for like a Breath of the Wild meets Dark Souls kind of look, like a moody, simple polygon look.
Are y'all talking about like Windbreaker or something?
Oh yeah, that is a game that also exists. No, it's a game that Chris is gonna be helping on.
We'll see. The project starts this weekend. Is everybody here, by the
This
way?
weekend soon. That's good.
Nah, Bev and Ethan aren't here yet.
Ethan's not gonna be here though.
Oh, whoa.
And Bev seems to be staring at his ceiling.
Be like that.
He's got that crown modeling.
Well, even if we don't do too much tonight, just doing a little bit and doing some housework, some tidying up. It's always good.
Guess who's moving this weekend
Oh, fun.
to a different place in the same house?
Oh.
Better than moving across town.
That is better than moving across town, but Jesus.
Why the move?
Long story, but basically I'm getting into a smaller place that has its own cooking area, so I can actually cook my own meals.
Oh,
'Cause
that'll
I
be
may-
awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are
It's
you
half
moving
the
to the
size of
kitchen?
It's kind of a separate apartment that my parents decided to make to, like, be landlord. Dad, that's literally behind their house, and then found out that they can't rent to anyone, and so, yeah.
Having a kitchen is always nice.
Oh yeah, and I'm hoping it'll change things up and just help me focus on things better, because I have not done crap in like 2 months.
I have more than 100 CS, but obviously I get some CS from Relic Shield. But Jacob has done a bunch of Relic Shield. So how do I only have this left? Quite add up.
Top ball. Let's get work. Ah, fuck.
That was my first experience with the game, and it was pretty fucking cool.
I got
What game?
Spellbreak.
3 times.
I like the UI, it's pretty.
Wait, where did you send it?
It would look better if I wasn't on a fucking Switch.
I thought it was a mobile game, like ad.
Kill their volley there.
Oh.
But the Switch quality is just terrible for like recording and shit, like screen recording.
Not the quality. Well, I just meant like the UI myself.
What do you mean,
I thought it was a mobile.
There, you got a right trigger on your fucking game, on your fucking phone, SP.
I didn't look
Yes.
that close at it. I'm just saying.
No,
bro.
God.
I don't. Yes. Because we also
Ooh.
fucking obliterated multiple times.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do a recap, I suppose. If Kilgorax is feeling out of it, he's feeling out of it. We just won't do as much as thought we were, which is
I'm
fine.
fucking dead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like right now. The fact that so many people showed up is good. I hope the first 2 weeks of college have gone well for you guys.
My shit is so
Week 3.
fucking easy. I just found out that one chapter of my other book is only like 20 pages.
Oh wow.
I found out that I need to have my final paper
Sorry,
subject
yeah.
decided on for one of my classes.
Yeah.
Week 3. What the fuck is wrong with that person? She's a very nice lady, but what the fuck?
Is it at all ample time, or?
I
Jacob,
don't know. I'm not ready to make choices yet.
Choices.
Wait.
All right.
Hate
Parker,
choices.
Rolling into
First
Parker,
the
being a humanities major.
Alright,
Too many
I'll mute
choices.
myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Poor humanity majors. Suffering. So last we met, you guys fucking killed it. You became a party of working machines, a whirlwind of blades and spells that conquered the South Tower, and the monstrous creature that guarded it, while Kilgrax rode the now dead stone bird through the sky, falling while not laughing because he knew he was simply too mad to die. And to the north, less dramatic, but you guys coated your words with sugar and managed to beguile your way to the top, where you told your arrogant adversary goodbye, and with the power that Hadav held, he sent the elemental back to his torturous plane. With like a hug
Fucking
or something.
Eat it, nerd.
Fucking skadooshed. But once you guys collected both rift crystals, you combined them and found yourself in a ballroom made of ice, populated with frozen dancers and thick iron chains. You waded through Ariel's corrupted memories, learning of her ascent to power and eventual betrayal by her followers. These truths... Oh, somebody sent me a message. These truths did not stop you because you had a mission to complete and a friend to avenge. You made it to the center of the prison of ice to find Ariel, defenseless and raving. She told you of her fear of losing those around her and how she sought power to keep them with her forever as frozen moments in time. When you guys explained that she was hurting the ones she loved, she was in a constant state of denial and unaware of the statue she had destroyed around her. After hearing her plea, you knew that she was too far gone and decided to put her out of her misery. There was no fight, no climatic battle, you had fought enough. She simply left you with a question: where does a god go when they die? Destroying the source of Teo's power, the city you guys were in, the city collapsed, but with it so did an essential truth of the world: the powers of ice and snow. Without these forces, magic that was summoned cold instead brought about a consuming void that almost burns its target, and the entire sort of subcontinent that she had based herself on returned to a sort of barren wasteland of just dirt. And to kind of further explain that, so the idea of cold still exists, but if you were to have water that's 28 degrees Fahrenheit, it would be freezing, but it wouldn't freeze. To kind of give you a better explanation of what I mean by that. And yeah.
Like it doesn't turn into a solid, but it can still hurt you, sort of thing?
Yeah, so just no snow and ice. And any magic that brings about cold magic, which would be, like ice shard or ice knife or whatever, instead it shoots out a magic known as void magic.
Yes.
Gameplay-wise, it's just a different damage type.
Can you describe what void damage looks like instead of like an ice knife? What would a void knife look like?
So what an ice knife looks like is like a glassy ice shard, almost like an icicle flying at someone, and once it hits them, exploding. What this would instead look like, as it travels through the air, it's like an inky, almost like an inky ball of sort of sinking liquid that almost claws its way through the air to reach its destination before exploding out and consuming what it touches, and then dissipating.
Like water at night.
Yeah, like a thick, viscous sludge, almost.
Oh, jeez.
Well, very, I wouldn't call it a sludge.
Sludge knife.
Please don't rename the fucking spell sludge knife.
Create sludge.
Hell yeah.
Sludge
Put that
storm.
sludge in people's lungs. Yeah.
I forgot there's a roll 20. My bad, guys.
I don't even have it. Yeah, I do have it pulled up. So I actually haven't updated the map like I said I was. Oh, you guys are on the wrong map anyway. There you go.
Oh, I ended up in Pirates. Let me exit out of that one.
But where you guys find yourself is where the city once stood on this sort of dry, near permafrosted dirt.
Right.
With kind of rubble surrounding you.
Okay.
Yay, with all this rubble.
You guys saved the city!
Doesn't feel like saving.
Oh, did you... Is the ice part blurred only, like, me? Yep, it was only me just rendered. Were we on our way back?
We were going to go, I believe, to the ash wood.
Oh, we're traveling right to there right now.
Oh, also, you guys got your items.
Yeah.
Do you guys just want to go around and describe the items you got?
Sure.
Could technically have.
There. Yeah, there.
Can we get a little show and tell, please?
Trackpad.
I was like, everybody
worse.
saw mine.
That's your actual motto.
You gotta rename mine. Hold on. Oh god, I gotta shed attunement to something else.
Tears.
Alright. Gauntlets of ogre power. Didn't need to use you anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the hard part is picking the right
Bro, now
person.
you're just a fucking twink, dude.
I'm just a really quick twink.
He's a
Yeah,
sin,
you're a really
dude.
quick twink now, dude.
Probably shouldn't have.
I guess I can share mine since I never put mine in the group Discord.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are for me. I chose the Mirror of the Past. The holder of this platinum hand mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an action to gaze into the mirror and think of the target. Instead of the holder's reflection, the mirror presents scenes from the target's past. Information conveyed is accurate, but is random and cryptic, presented in no particular order. Once it's activated, it gives information for 1 minute, and then it returns to normal.
The second he saw me,
1 use per day.
every minute going. Nah, we didn't do damage.
Okay. No.
Okay.
I have to make one notes.
But if you guys want to, so there's a few options on the table of where to head. You could go straight to the Ashwood, or you could check back in with Bogs and Kilcracks in them before embarking out.
Like, I can do nothing. I don't have flash. I guess I can try.
I feel like Boggs and Kilgrex might be a good idea since we don't have a full party.
Yeah.
Boggs has any scoops on has the good old scoop.
Any advice on
Boggs
how to
always
take
has
Seraphina down without killing her?
Oh, let me look at what my thing is. Like, I guess our items would have manifested. So.
Then I came through. I was trying to go top lane.
Mine's literally just my eyes.
Yeah.
And then,
I think mine's like a mark, like a tattoo with like a forms around the like a dove's like kind of like on his neck, and then like you can see it like just travel down under his armor and stuff. And yeah, it's just called the mark of the misguided. So basically,
That's what most
you
people
can
call tattoos.
Yeah. But you just get you drop your wisdom score by increments of 2 down to the lowest of dropping it by 10 points, and it has a side effect determining depending on how many wisdom points you do drop by, and then you get to add the amount of points you sacrifice to an attack or spell damage once per turn. So it's just like giving into your raw ambitions and stuff and just becoming less just acting more according to how you actually want to than just like
Throwing impulse control straight out the window.
Basically, yeah.
Impulse control. Ooh.
Okay, so mine are I guess I'll go next. Mine are burrowed pupils, which basically Henry is in over his head and he has looked into the void. He decided not to look away, and so now anytime you try and look Henry in the eyes, you can almost go around him, and it looks as if they are tunnels bored into with a drill, going way farther back than the back of his head. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And basically it means that he's able to look into people to see their weaknesses. It's basically taking a class ability called Know Your Enemy, and I can attempt, like I would normally do with anything with my version of the fighter, I can now use Know Your Enemy. Instead of having to watch someone for a minute, I can just try and spend dice, and they have to pass a wisdom saving throw of 15 to resist it. If they lose, I can basically ask, do I have the better strength score, armor class, HP, any one question.
Impossible to fight him.
Okay.
And I guess I'd go next.
Yeah, just place her cloak and
Hey, okay, so Yenfer right now, what he's had on is like this this cover of this like thin layer of this really dark material. You know, it's kind of, I guess, like this void, like it's really dark yet it reflects very well, and I guess while it's active, Yenfer does look like he's always in shifting in a different position. While I guess the active, I guess when the ability's active, any creature has a disadvantage to attack roll against him, but if he takes damage, then the ability ceases to function until the start of his next turn.
This is gonna be a really
So yeah, you know.
Yee. Some very good items from you guys. Good. So what's the plan, y'all?
I don't know what I'm supposed to Absolutely.
I pull out my character sheet.
You're completely on your own. Wait, are you going AD, Harrison? Wait, you should not go AD. If you're going AD, you cannot go for it.
We all level 15 now.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I forgot to level up or something.
No, I said, are you going AD? You said, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going AD, Philip?
Huh?
Are you going AD? Are you going AP?
Oh, I'm not playing
Oh
AD,
my god, why is he so hard?
What is he playing?
He's playing League.
Suffering.
Okay, I gotta guess that.
Poor silly man play League. But if you guys are going to go back to Bogsland, we can go ahead and narrate that. So as you guys go to leave, and it takes you a little while to get back, you've almost got no obstacle. Like there's hills without foliage, mountains without cliff sides. It's just kind of a never shifting plainness to it. And when you guys reach where the sort of barrier was in between the Ashwood and Areel's realm, you find that the trees are starting to overtake it, and slowly the barren wasteland is being turned into a part of the giant forest.
Does it actively look like foliage is like coming from the Ashwood?
Yeah, like you can see it growing.
Oh shit!
It's not like watching the grass grow as a metaphor of just doing nothing. It's literally growing leaps and bounds in front of your eyes.
Chris, we decided Barty's like church group was like with them, like in over there that area?
In the Ashwood, yes.
All right, cool.
Oh, where'd you go?
Where they at? So, you guys eventually make it back up to the mountain, and you deal with a little bit of issues from the woods, a couple wolves and things, but you easily manage to tackle those. It's almost like when you're playing Skyrim and a bear has the audacity to roll up on you late game. So.
You played yourself.
Played yourself. He just killed like 2 dragons, and you're doing what?
Thank you for the free leather.
Work on my smithing.
And bear tallow.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that exists in that game.
Bear fat.
Yes, let me not use this for anything.
Alchemy? Ooh, what's that?
Oh, so when we get to Boggs' thing, like his workshop, where's Hodok's gonna look around for help, I guess.
Okay, so looking around for Helmish, you come in. Of course, Boggs is wanting to ask questions, but you sort of just, move past him, like, fuck off.
Yeah, Hodok would just walk right by him.
And, like, Boggs, like, so concerned, had, like, a question on the tip of his tongue, was just like, oh. You find where Helm is. He sort of cleared out this space in the second floor of the workshop, and it's inside of it. You walk in, and it's almost like a garden with no plants. If you feel me, like you have that sense that this is an area of tranquility and peace and of growth, but there's nothing to prove that. It's just the aura around it. And you see Helm, still mostly immobile and weak, materializing on this plane,
He walks up to Helm and he just says, he pulls out the syringe with like essentially Ariel's power, and he's just like, I could have injected this into myself, but a deal's a deal.
Honestly surprised you didn't.
Don't tempt me. And he just pretty much ejects it into hell.
Open up.
Open up. You missed a vein. Shit.
Here comes the dagger.
And you stab the god of light. And you see that he looks like he's just died as soon as you stick this needle into him. He goes completely white, his blood doesn't seem to flow, and the entire room goes from being this garden into a still... what? You just...
When a dove sees this, he just turns around like, oh shit.
Glad no one else is here to see this.
Yeah, no, he just kind of whispers under his breath, God, I'm glad no one else was here.
Hey, has anyone seen us?
Surprised, Henry was here the entire time because he's a cat.
Yeah, so Henry,
in 2 weeks I'm meeting him.
You just saw Hadum kill Help, and so this goes on for a few seconds until he sort of snaps back, and you see as sort of light returns to his face that a part of him has turned sort of this eerie silvery blue, as if he has become a part of Auriel's power and thus her domain. However, the forces of ice, as you would know them, hasn't returned or anything like that. He almost looks unable to speak, but definitely more vital than before.
He starts like,
but he's kind of he's kind of catatonic at the moment.
He's like, so when he realizes he isn't like responding to his snaps, he's like, God, I have so many fucking questions. And he just pushes his head back into the pillow.
So you crack the god's head against the pillar. He's like, oh, hello. Oops.
No, don't tell me he said that.
He didn't. He just went oop.
But if he's in this like catatonic state, Hadum will just go back down with the others and just like let him rest, essentially.
Okay, good. What's the rest of you doing here, Boggs?
I mean, Belladonna would sit and talk to Boggs about what just happened.
Well, since you guys aren't rudely ignoring Boggs, he says to you, I'm surprised to see that you're alive. I knew you were strong, but I thought it'd be more of a challenge.
No, Boggs, it was extremely easy.
It was harder. Well, you just walked up a tower and talked to some
Hey,
people.
okay,
so...
I never told you that.
Yeah, we didn't tell y'all how easy our job was.
I didn't want you guys
to
feel so. I didn't want you guys to feel so bad.
Well, none of us are good at talking to people or societal interaction. Typically,
Sworn that I've seen blood coming from the base of the tower. What did you guys do?
Well,
Were there at least survive?
There was a giant stone bird. There were a few guards. You saw some of the guards at that one point.
I'm just really glad, maybe, that you didn't take our tower. So many people that couldn't fight back.
Well, these people didn't fight back that much against me. Just kill Grax.
Oh.
Is the right campaign? Shit.
Anyway, Boggs, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying I'm surprised to see you all well.
I mean, Ariel was just there in chain, so...
So she's finished then?
Yeah.
Yup.
Her dog walks into the room
with an empty fucking syringe.
Yeah, he tosses the syringe to Boggs.
Oh, don't break that! It's fragile. He grabs it before it hits the table.
Boggs, I'd like you to make a dex check.
Shit.
Don't do it.
As my dice are nowhere near me at the moment, for some reason, I'm not going to make a dex check.
Understood.
Dib says, "Oh wait, we still need that."
Well, I was wondering what your next course of action was going to be.
Well, Boggs, I believe we're probably gonna go to the Ashwood next. Do you know what happened to Seraphina? Why is she doing that?
If I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what her true motivation or intentions are. Some have spotted what they have claimed to be a very high druidess. And if that's Seraphina, I have no idea.
Well, the trees sure reacted when we said her name, so...
What did the trees do?
Chris.
Oh, okay. Bugs is like, yes, the trees, they sent a message, yes.
They shook when they said her name.
Oh, so in that case, she knows that you're probably looking for her.
Probably.
I mean, I think she could assume that I would look for her if I was around.
Well, the Seraphina that you knew was a nice and caring person, so I would imagine not much has changed. Although the actions of Forrest do discredit that, there must be an explanation for it, though. Maybe.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi acted up and I had to switch back over to data.
We have an unlimited plan on the sending stones, just for fuck's sake.
What's the problem?
That's literally how I feel, like, unironically about my cellular data, fucking me over all the time.
My data doesn't fuck me over, the Wi-Fi at this apartment fucks me over, and I need to email people, but I don't want to. But yeah. I'm good now. It's not gonna happen.
Sorry, but all I can tell you is I would be extremely careful, and I'm closer to the Ashwood than I was to a Wriggle's realm. So if you need help, I may be able to, but it must be within reason.
Right, of course. Oh.
Is Helm okay?
Is Helm okay?
Yeah,
He is.
Everyone just looks at a
Just,
dog.
he's just sitting on like the chair with his leg like crossed over, like leaning against the table. You didn't hear any screaming, did you?
The absence of screaming doesn't mean the absence of trouble.
If he was sleeping, then
Well, the syringe is empty, so either I have the power or Helm does. So
Well-
the smiles.
Can cast a cold spell for us, Dove.
He's like, I can't.
That proves it then.
Lies, I could have done it and y'all would have been freaking out.
All 4 at once, you might start to...
Well, I'm glad to see that the syringe worked. I was almost skeptical, but yeah, I was. I didn't tell you this before, but I was half expecting it to explode because it would be overwhelmed with power, killing those in the near vicinity. But that didn't happen.
Good to know that was a risk that you didn't tell us. It's good.
But
Reassuring.
no, but nothing went wrong, so you can't be mad at me.
I distinctly can't. You might not want me to be, but I distinctly am physically capable of being mad at you.
You can't.
With the cat. I thought all you felt was hatred towards me.
How's Cardi doing, out of curiosity, Chris?
Oh,
I don't remember who she's chilling with who they're chilling with right now.
So, Cardi is still too crippled to fly.
Yeah.
But she's not in pain. It just seems like her wing hasn't been healing right.
Okay.
Alright. A dove steps outside.
Parker here.
Okay.
He's about to summon his next bout. If anyone wants to watch.
But y'all can leave whenever you feel fit to. And my only bit of advice would be to head to the center of the forest. That seems most wise, but be very, very cautious.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's not the same forest I knew by heart. That's always a fun realization. It was already a messed up forest before Box. I can't imagine it's gotten any better.
Alright, in 10 minutes, if anyone steps outside, you see a war rhinoceros standing in front of a dove.
Okay.
That's
Yep,
fine.
I have a rhinoceros now.
That's good. A fucking rhinoceros?
Yup, I summoned that shit.
A tribal tattoo and rhino clothes. Okay.
She's going into her final form. Hey, my bad.
It's just for style. I should definitely summon the Pegasus, but it's okay.
Sometimes style matters more.
Yeah, he just summoned the war rhino.
Really don't want to see Serafina like that.
So yeah, whenever you guys are ready to embark, can definitely do that. We're kind of going really fast, aren't we?
I mean, I think our original plan was to just go straight into the Ashwood after that, out of memory.
I haven't run D&D in a while, so I forgot how to do pacing.
I forgot how to do pacing.
That's the mood.
Yeah, we'll get into it. How to do scene transitions. So let's go ahead and go back to the world map where you guys go and embark.
oh my bad. I said un momento. I need to go to my room real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee.
Well, I'm gonna get a little bit of. I'll be back.
Alright.
I need to get my notes.
We're 20 minutes into the session. Time for a break,
You all
everybody.
not always have your notes pulled up at all times? Is that how
There's
y'all live
something
life?
specific.
Sophie, I don't even have my notes pulled up.
Horrifying. Horrible. Curse. If I'm not taking notes, who am I?
Where's my longbow? Never had one.
You did never have a longbow. That's kind of wild.
I know, on this vastly not superior short bow.
I think I should... So I should have done my Latin homework before this, but I didn't. So now I don't know when I'm going to do it. But it has to happen before 9 a.m. tomorrow. So that's...
You know, I never used my fucking amulet that reduces damage by 2d4 or 1d4.
You should have
You're
used that.
throwing.
1d4.
You're throwing. You're
Yeah,
throwing.
I never used that. 'Cause I don't know if I could only do it twice or not.
Yeah,
I think
do.
I
What's
done.
the quiz on tomorrow?
It's gonna save his It's gonna save this conversation for when we get on the fucking road. Actually, I'm changing it. He's just summoning Helios. I'm not summoning this damn rhino.
No, why can't it be a rhino with wings, bro?
Nah, fuck
No,
that. I'm
too
summoning a
powerful.
damn Pegasus.
Oh my god.
I'm
Barely
summoning
rocks with-
Helios again.
Only rocks with Helio for a little bit. Alright, Helio, let me get my fucking rhino.
Hey, I think it's crocodile.
He summons the rhino, realizes that it can't fly. Alright, you're fucking trash. Give me back my flag.
I don't know how long I was muted.
I don't know either.
Damn.
I have to communicate with Discord on my phone, so I don't see what's happening anymore.
My brain
It's not
is
fair.
a
It's
little off.
unusual with the Wi-Fi. It makes me-
Chris, I summoned Helios. Fuck the rhino.
Fuck the rhino.
Fuck the rhino. I have to be emotionally attached to it again. I can't do it. I've summoned Helios.
Again, I can't do it.
I'd rather just be emotionally attached to one steed.
Look at these fucking renders. Like, what the hell
I
is...
love all of your steeds, you monster.
Whoever...
No.
Whoever the fuck is working on our 3D model, or one of the people working on 3D models in our game, is just good at what they do.
That's good.
Okay, real quick, Chris. Yenfear's in his room right now. He's trying to pray.
Oh, to who?
It's to
Zoris.
Zoris.
Well, yeah, okay. Go ahead and pray, buddy boy.
Does he have to roll a die?
Get on your knees and pray.
He's humbled right now. He's humbling himself right now.
Pray.
He's prostrated himself.
Okay, so it's been a long time.
That's all you get is just a from the wind.
Alright, Zoris, I'm wondering if you're still around. Also, I mean, who are you now? No, it's, times are moving fast, and, we're heading to the Ashwood, and fate's all on the line here, you know? Maybe I need guidance more than ever. Although, one day, maybe, I'll be equal towards you in strength, maybe one day. But that's definitely not now.
And you hear, no, it's definitely not now.
Oh shit!
It has been a while, my friend.
Long time.
All I can tell you is, okay, this is where I need you to make me roll. Depending on what she says is depending on this roll, and I need you to, it's a D100.
Alright everyone, should I roll it in Roll20 or should I roll it in D&D Beyond?
Ah, fuck, I dropped a bunch of goldfish on the floor.
They don't have a D100 in D&D Beyond, so we got this.
You just
one.
rolled 2d10s, bro.
Oh. No, I don't know how that works. Let's see. 20.
God damn it.
What? You have a D100?
All I can tell you is that continuing on your current path will lead to ruin. And then like a bird hits the window next to you. And
Oh,
It goes
a lot.
My bird!
and that's the end of that prayer session.
What are you doing wrong?
Bro, I feel bad that Yenfer is now struggling to connect with his job because Barty isn't there.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna watch the fuck out.
Yeah, she didn't say whose run.
Now Yenker's diddling out of his room. He's getting out of bed. He's outside.
Can Belladonna try to go talk to Helm?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say a few hours have probably passed by now. So going into Helm's room, you do find the god conscious.
So Helm,
Hmm.
I still don't fully trust this plan. I still don't fully trust you. I definitely don't want time to loop again. I don't. Was there ever a timeline where we killed you?
There are a lot of unknowns.
Right.
And
Th-
there were times you killed me.
okay.
Oh my god.
For varying reasons. Few times you joined the Wretched One. Many more times you had nothing but a scorn against the gods and killed them without much thought. But something you've never done is rally behind a single god, eliminating
Right.
all other players in this sort of mad
Right,
dash.
but when we eliminated Ariel, we got rid of an entire concept. Didn't love that.
But here's the rub about it. Is I believe, and currently I do feel as if I've a part of Ariel. I've become a part and parcel of what she was, and I have what she had. And when we go about fixing the balance in this world and recreating it in a way that it's stable, we can reintroduce the ideas of ice and cold without the ideas of frostbite, if that's a good word for it, without the hate that was in it.
Right. Still seems like you're getting a lot of power out of all of this.
I think I'm the most humble person I know.
Saying that, not reassuring.
Yes, sir!
Excited.
I mean, look at my follower, Vardy, so humble.
He was such a humble character.
God.
Is that sarcasm?
But
Never know.
no, I jest, and I know you have real fears and real concerns, but the beautiful thing about a scale is I have no control over what goes on which side. The left and the right are independent of my feelings and my intentions. The only thing I look at is the difference between the two, and I make sure that they're level. So I believe I'm a force of neutrality.
See, you can feel like you're completely neutral while still having strong bias, is the issue.
I do sense in the soul of Ariel that you've given me that she, too, was afflicted by this same mentality of believing she was right in her wrongdoings. But as you can see, I have been at your mercy since you freed me.
You have. You also know a lot more about the situation than any of us, which creates an interesting situation.
I know a lot more about a lot of things than a lot of you. And when you know everything, telling anything is very difficult. But all you need to do is ask. So why haven't you?
I don't know the right questions.
Maybe you need to find those out.
Yeah. And she just leaves the room. She's done.
Henry pipes
No
up.
conclusion to the conversation. She just walks out.
I have an idea. What is the right question?
Henry, were you in there? Henry!
Why is Henry everywhere? Stop.
You know, Henry's allowed to be wherever Henry wants to be. That's how cats work.
This isn't
I
fair.
actually don't know. I thought this was everyone in the group. Like, I went to get
No,
food
it was
longer than I
just
thought.
no.
Oh,
It
it's a
was
private
weird, but I'm
conversation.
fine with
Okay,
It was
never
a
You,
mind.
I fully believe Belladonna could have not noticed Henry in the room. So, like, I'm fine with that.
Fucking
Two things
cat.
that suck a
No,
lot.
I thought I misunderstood. I'm muting myself again. So I
No, I'm totally okay with Henry being there. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Henry is too busy touching every individual piece of furniture now that he's back home.
You see, Boggs has like meticulously went around mending every piece of furniture as you were gone. So I'm getting a call. Let me go ahead and hang that up.
So you see how little they are. Don't walk up that.
What is the right question? Very good.
That's-
very good.
Yeah. Don't trust him. Never have trusted that man. Don't trust him even more now.
But no, it isn't
Trust
true.
the
Yeah, because he said figure out what you want to ask me first before you start criticizing me.
No, I get to criticize either way. That's how this works.
So,
What the hell was that?
If my friend Vard got eaten up for no reason, I'm throwing hands.
It's really weird.
dude, I'm just saying, man. If y'all want to, Donna wants to kill his ass right now, bro.
I don't want to kill him because killing him won't stop the time loop. That's what I was getting out of that. That's what I was after out of that.
Oh, I'm dead.
I don't want to kill him.
Fuck! That's so bad. I couldn't hit my cue.
How many,
Oh, 1 second, my soup's done in the microwave.
man, so he's getting the soup.
Soupy.
Do y'all have, like, anything else I want to talk
No,
about?
I think I don't want to talk about anything else in Boggs'
they
house
have
right now. No.
Alright. I have something I would like to talk to Helm about, I guess. But that's
I really wanted to go. I really wanted to go where I could go to bed.
Alright, I'm back.
it. Yeah.
I'm checking your soup.
I back.
Stop.
Thanks for the reward. Shit.
Stop saying your jokes, bro.
No, you.
Oh, shit.
No, you.
No, you.
Touche.
So are you gonna ask me, head off?
I guess like later in the night, Dove is gonna go back to Helm.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just gonna knock on the door.
Come in.
Alright, he won't kick it open, but he opens it.
Always a wonderful face, a dove.
Yes. And I guess he just like looks around and I guess he's like, is there a chair?
There wasn't a chair, but when you were looking around for one, Helm made you a chair.
Thanks. I didn't feel I was sitting on the floor. And he pulls the chair up behind him.
You can't do this. He doesn't have
So I have a few questions, I guess.
No, we're not putting you back underneath the mountain.
I want to let you anyway. You weak
Let me.
ass. You can't do it now.
He manages to manifest an illusion of a miniature you being crushed by a mountain.
You've made your point.
But what did you have to ask? Forgive me for my crudeness.
Oh, no, that's fine. I probably said some rude things in the past.
I thought I was good link.
Probably.
I know I said some rude things.
I was like, Tim, redact the probably enough.
Wait, but that was actually such a disgusting 2v1.
What did Ariel do to reach her godly status? I've had memories and visions of her, and I just remember her becoming a god, but everyone around just not being excited about it.
Well, if you remember correctly, she was a mortal elf, and consumed by a rage and passion against those who had wronged her. In her eyes, she ripped the mantle of Ice, Lord, Ice God, Ice Queen, whatever you'd like to call it, from the person who was in charge at the time. Before Ariel, the title of Ice Queen was actually held by more of an anthropomorphous sort of idea, a collection of thoughts and wishes. But once... Santa. What?
Santa?
No, I'm kidding. But what she did is she used her influence in the War of the Feywild and sort of the energy and emotion that generated to take that concept of ideas and solidify it into being, and that being herself. And no one was really happy about it because it basically meant we were getting the same thing but something much worse. But we tolerated it, and over time we did begin to accept her as the new figurehead. It may be a good word. But that's how all gods started, as a collection of ideas, and eventually those ideas were manifested into a being.
Okay.
I have still going in.
Well,
don't dive though.
I guess, don't tell the others this, but,
Yeah, my word.
I personally didn't feel like killing Ariel, or taking her power at all.
You didn't? Oh.
We have to leave.
Why? What was the, what reservations did you have?
He, leans back in the chair, and,
His speed's gone. You're fine.
just seeing her in that state, reminded me of being... He, grips, the air. He's, locked under, Mount Celestia for so long.
What the hell? Are you good?
I didn't speak up about it because I wasn't sure how everyone else would react, and although I am always itching for a fight, I know when to pick my battles, as you should know about me by now.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. You do pick your battles, but sometimes you do pick outmatched ones. No, you are right. The rest of your group wouldn't be able to comprehend the feeling of someone being completely vulnerable and trapped by their surroundings. I do find it noble that you had that reservation, now that you've pointed it out.
No,
but you do understand that it's what needed to be done.
He TV's top.
He shakes his head and he says, I feel like if harboring feelings in our group were not to exist, we might have been able to do something without having to take her power away from her and thus cease her existing.
That is the ideal state, isn't it, Dove? That we don't have to do this game of fighting and taking, and overthrowing.
Help me, ultimate.
It would be wonderful if everyone would work together and perhaps we could find a solution to this loop we find ourselves stuck in, but unfortunately that's not how this world has ever worked.
Yeah. It kind of reinstates my ideals. Which
Actually, I need a little bit of money. Let me have this wait.
I'm hoping that this group of people I'm traveling with can change that, but
And
he just like bites his lip a little bit. He's like, it's very hard.
you know my ultimate goal, our ultimate goal is to create that perfect state. After I am sort of ascended, I don't plan on ruling alone. I plan on taking the powers that you've given me, cleansing them of their imperfections, or separating their imperfections, and having those ruled by a better version of the people before. So perhaps a real may come about again, but it's not as a deranged psychopath, but as a force of good.
He just nods his head in like agreement. He just says, "That sounds really nice." I guess the last thing I have to say tonight to tell him would be,
okay, just save mana. I'm coming behind you.
I think after this quest, I don't
Step on a shitload of shrooms.
I don't know what I want to do.
Nope, nothing.
My brethren are gone. I'm in this world
I didn't mean to
alone
take that.
with
A lot
many of the problems that I saw earlier still being a thing. And I think this would be a last resort, but I think when the time comes, I would just ask you kindly to just give me a swift exit from this world.
Because I walked behind
you. Once I have the ability to do that, you want me to erase you?
Hold him there.
If I don't feel like
'cause I want to
I can live amongst mortals and their ideals and their wants and desires, I think I'd rather not exist at all.
Well, I see it as, if you were to see this through and complete your quest, then I imagine that you would have grown into a person, or into a being that would be able to see that perspective, that sort of enlightened state. And perhaps there's more we could do with you instead of seeing you disappear.
Well, I guess that would be for you to find out, because at the moment, I'm just traveling. So,
yeah, now.
If you can find a purpose for me,
That was a bit late. Be the same.
I'm pretty much at your beck and call at this point.
Yeah.
I've already given you the power.
You should have gone immediately.
I decided to not give it to myself.
It's kind of unfortunate.
Shocking, as you said earlier.
Very.
Push that way. Isn't
So, yeah, I leave it in your hands, and you can figure anything out the next time I'm here, then tell me, and I will gladly start thinking towards that goal.
You don't expect me to.
I will spend my time here with Boggs while you're away thinking about what we can do. I'll promise you that.
He just smiles and he stands up and puts his hand on Helm, and he's like, "Good night." And he walks
So
out.
do me a quick favor. Tell Boggs to turn down the thermostat.
The thermostat?
Yeah, he's just jungling. Come to me.
Don't even know what that is, and he walks out.
Boggs will know what I mean.
He just walks out.
Thermostat is 40 feet tall, rooms all over it. To turn it up and down requires a large hand crank. It needs Gilgrax's help.
It actually requires you to sacrifice a small animal inside a ritual.
No.
Oh,
And or it could be, the small animal could be replaced with a clay figurine of an animal if one would choose.
Is everyone ready to head out to the Ashwood?
Suppose so.
Yeah.
one moment. I break a new leg off of a new chair so I can. My old sword was getting dull.
So you chose a leg check.
That love seat
good
was one of
sword.
the
Sharper sword.
that
Great
love
sword,
seat
Henry.
was crafted by one of the finest carpenters in all of Negate, who is now
And now
dead.
it's a sword.
So are we gonna
A
have to,
fine sword indeed.
oh, we're gonna have to walk all the way to the Ashwood, aren't we?
Most likely.
Except, Horace, the fucking unicorn.
I mean, I could summon a phantom steed if you really don't want to walk to that degree, but
I can be a steed.
I'm just only worried because, the whole force kind of moves.
it does move. And I guess I probably won't know my way around it anymore, which is upsetting. Upsetting's the word.
Yeah, pretty disheartening, yeah.
Have known my way around it for a while.
I guess we have a lot of time to relearn.
Yeah, lots of time to discuss.
I've been living up here for the last 30 years, and I still have no idea my way around it. So, I wish you the best of luck.
I did live there for like 300 years, so I did know my way around.
Well, a little
Now I
longer than
don't.
300 years.
Well, that I can recall 300 years.
Yeah.
I'm also feeling that I don't think we've got to kill them,
I don't think we should kill them.
But, yeah.
Yeah, we can discuss that while we're walking.
And off they go.
Not here. Oh, I just don't want to talk about that where Helm could potentially hear us. It's entirely being paranoid.
You see, like a visage of Helm materializes in a cup of tea you're drinking. I don't hear what.
Nothing.
Disappears.
Why are you drinking while walking?
I'm kidding. That did not happen. He has no
I
ability.
also brought some White Claw from the White Claw fountain for Cardi to try and make them feel better.
Okay, did we ever get a restoration spell? Guess.
I don't think there's much that could be done for Cardi's wing in here.
Oh,
Now you can work out.
Kilgrak said that he was going to start reforging a metal wing for Cardi.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh,
Can't fly.
That's a
Henry,
rest.
Henry,
Ceres,
can you
my
ask
bad.
Cardi a question for me?
Absolutely.
Can you ask her if they would feel safer staying here?
Cardi, do you want to stay with Boggs and Kilgrex? Would you feel safer here?
How do I say this in a way that doesn't seem rude? But Helm and Boggs kind of fucking suck.
I agree.
Big time. And I you know what? I've been with you most of this journey, and I think you guys would be dead without me. So I'm not gonna have you dying just because I decided to stay home for a little while with a bunch of bozos. You feel me?
I do feel you, Bird. I turned to Bella.
Thanks, BB.
The carotid bird feels deeply in the sunk cost fallacy.
Okay.
They will
Okay.
stick with
Scratches his head.
What?
I just wanted to give them the opportunity to stay safe, but it's fine if they do not want to.
They called Kilgrex a bitch.
That is an accurate statement.
I think Cardi called Helm a bitch.
They also called Helm a bitch.
Also a fair statement.
Okay. So, anything else before we embark?
I don't think so.
All right. You guys walk in the forest for 3 weeks and die of dysentery.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Again.
Campaign over.
Not again.
Done.
Divine bacteria.
You guys didn't make it to Oregon. But no, you guys, you start heading down the mountain and making your way into the forest. And even from where you guys are perched on this mountain, as you walk down and look at the sea of green that spreads before you, you see, at first it looks like the wind blowing over the leaves, causing them to shift and shake. But as you get closer, you realize it's the trees themselves moving and vanishing and reappearing. And once you guys sort of sink lower beneath the level of the leaves, you are in a deep fog.
Okay.
Okay, nothing is as worse as how cold that one place was, okay?
It's
I'm
true.
not
We aren't gonna die from freezing of exhaustion. That's a win.
That is definitely a win.
Take the little victories.
And we won't go insane. Again.
True. Chris, can I use the Mirror of the Past to learn more about Helm?
I'm reading over the Mirror of the Past again.
Yeah.
He said, please. Please, no.
Don't trust him.
So, reading this, the holder of this platinum mirror can learn something about the history of a specific object or creature by taking an action to gaze into the mirror. So, this is a history of something eternal.
That's fair.
So, you'd be able to learn something from it, and it talks about being random and cryptic, in no particular order.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm just gonna give you a couple of random memories.
Okay.
The first one is him getting his cheeks clubbed.
Helm getting fucking derailed.
Yup, that's it. That's the first memory.
Yeah, that's the first memory. I'm sorry you had to see that. The second memory that you see, however, is Helm, covered in the armor that he is known for, lifting above with a silver sword, charging into a battle against demons that have risen from the abyss. And beside him, you see devils from the Nine Hells. Switching to another memory, you see Helm in a courtroom. You see that he is blindfolded and holding scales. The next memory you see is of Helm. He appears to be on the prime material realm, and you see he has taken the form of a mortal in the city of Negate. And you see children sort of arguing over the rules of the game they were playing, and Helm is helping them figure out who won and what the rules are. And the next memory takes you to a scene where he is guarding the front of Mount Celestia as the Colosseum is being built, and he sheds a single tear. And that is the memories that you gain in that 1 minute.
Okay. Noted.
Improv. I'm going to write those down, actually. I'm just going to get to the street.
Do you want me to just send you what I wrote down?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, awesome.
Wanted to get what info I could.
Great. I might burp you today. No relevance to D&D, just had to say that. Okay, so you guys in the forest, and I'm gonna change the music.
God damn. Force.
This man is typing, bro.
Leave me alone!
It's echoing now because it's a new location. I'm like, damn.
He be smacking his keyboard, dude.
The abuse.
They know I do it out of love.
I gotta,
like
I
cherry
gotta make a
blues.
call.
Here we go. We got some birds chirping. Ah! As soon as you guys go into this forest, you feel like you're being watched from everywhere.
Okay, gang. If you know, if we were to be surrounded by druids, what's the plan?
Run?
Fight to the death, right?
No, we don't
that's-
need to kill them. We
What?
can just leave.
Throw out a high passive perception real
Likely
fast.
join them against you.
Throw up
Wait.
a high passive perception. real
Yeah, it's the
fast?
highest like 20 something.
All right, I'll chuck that bitch up. 29.
When you say if we were surrounded by a group of druids, what would we do? You see some of the trees like lean in.
Okay, so the trees are also listening in. Look at that.
The trees can't even turn into bears.
But the trees can tell bears where we are.
Somewhere deep in the forest, you hear.
No.
That's not special. I could tell bears where we are.
Henry, it's special for you and the trees to be able to do that.
So no bears then.
No bears. Please, no bears.
Henry, you know, you could turn into a bear.
I don't know if my druid level is high enough. Yeah, no, it is. We're good. I just can't summon multiple bears.
So, I thought you could wild shape.
I can.
Oh my god.
Like, I can do the wild shape, and there are some less impressive bears that I can turn into.
A walla bear.
Those are the most impressive bear.
Truly.
But yeah, you guys you trek forward for a while, but every so often it seems like vines are almost like you don't see them moving, but your feet constantly are getting caught. You see Helios. His hooves are occasionally being interfered by little branches and twigs that just happen to be there when he steps, that weren't there when he put his foot down.
Yeah, you are a weird.
Get fucked. So although you guys are going at a pretty good clip, you haven't made a whole lot of progress before the sun starts to fall.
You know, at night, this forest would be absolutely terrifying.
And we're going to have to be in it at night.
Oh, this sucks. Okay. Well,
Well, luckily there's two of us that only need 4 hours of rest, which is helpful
correct.
right now.
Correct.
Ideally, it would be best to have, I'd say, 2 people up for watch at a time in this situation. But I don't think that's quite manageable with everyone getting enough sleep.
And staving off sleep is also, just like a exhaustion thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I guess it's best count on me.
Nah, wait.
Belladonians here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. A dog? Peter?
Oh wait, yeah, he says that to everybody. Supposed to talk songs.
Oh.
No, but, Dove says to gather around in like 10 feet of space, essentially.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
let me see about this, let me look at this. Man, this is songs. Wait, let me see.
No, I didn't. I literally didn't.
I can't do it. This isn't gonna last that long.
Single one.
Never mind.
Bait you, and you didn't know it was me until the very end.
I was gonna cast Magic Circle, but I can only make it like last like 3 hours. So it wouldn't be like too good.
Okay.
Only one of us needs this.
I mean,
Two of
me
us
and
can only
Yentir, we both only need 4 hours. One of us can always be up. It's just not the ideal situation, but it's fine.
Alright, if that's the case, he just slumps down on the ground.
You're not even gonna help with, like, I don't know, like a fire or something, I know. You're just gonna go to sleep right then and there.
I mean, Yenfir, if we just gather some branches, I can just light them on fire with firebolt and hope for the best.
Yeah, I can also, yeah, I mean, I can also cast Create
Oh
Bonfire.
yeah, you have Create Bonfire.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
better for that. That's better.
Yeah. On-demand fire, you know?
Is there a point where Belladonna could pull Yenfir a little bit aside?
Yeah.
Cool. Yenfir,
Yeah.
I don't trust Helm.
I don't even know what to believe now, you know?
What happened for you?
Oh, yeah, like, how, we're away, are we? Like...
Yeah, the rest of the group won't be able to hear you if that's what you choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless someone, you know, is wanting to try to sneak in and listen in.
Yeah.
So, I did a little praying, and, Zorus and we are, heading down a path of ruin, and it's kind of haunted me a bit.
It kind of feels, well, I mean, we got rid of ice. Getting rid of ice seems bad?
Yeah, like an entire, like, form of an element
Yeah.
that's completely
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
What if,
But,
what, so I did talk with Helm a little bit. He said that we've killed him in other timelines, and that did not end the loop, obviously.
why we killed him in other timelines?
Apparently we were really jaded at the gods, we teamed up with the wretched. We did a lot of weird things.
Oh, so it's like if we were, like, evil and gave in to Hell's...
Well, no, also we just got jaded by gods, which makes sense.
We further got fucked over by gods.
Look, they're not good.
Yeah, okay, so... Then, oh man, this is really tough because, you know, I've
What do we do?
recently found faith and it's constantly being tested.
Well, but Zorus seems like the best out of who we've
Yeah,
dealt with.
Zorus does seem chill. Chaos
I'm
is
not saying
natural
that
and
we give
happens to
power to
everything.
Zorus either, just to be
Yeah,
clear.
no, I wouldn't want everything to be based on just...
Chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of chaos is good. All
I feel
chaos
like-
is not good. All lawful.
I feel like
Not
chaos
good.
is very, you know, passive. But, okay, so... Does it feel like Helm's, you know, not being fully honest, or,
I
like,
just
what's
don't-
the issue?
I don't know that he's not being fully honest. For sure.
Hmm.
I think he believes he's doing the right thing, probably. I just don't know if giving any one person that much power is good. Like,
Yeah,
did
know-
you see him after he got Ariel's energy?
I did not, actually.
He started glowing silvery in some places.
Well, okay, here's the thing, though. I mean, Ariel sucked. That time God fucking sucked, you know?
He did suck a little bit.
You know, Helm's also a victim, but I don't know, you know? There's a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. You know, makes my head spin, so I like to keep it, you know, one at a
I'd like
time.
to just keep, I just would like to point out that maybe we don't give all of the power to Helm. I don't know what we do.
Where else
with
do
it.
we put it, you know? Like,
Oh,
shit, we
yeah,
don't...
oh,
I don't
I
even think
don't
we have
want
any...
it.
Did
I
Helm
don't
ever
want
mention...
to be a god.
Dove.
Being a god seems bad.
Did he ever mention, like, I don't know, any other gods to trust?
I don't. What if? I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be a solution that's not just scooping up hell, not just giving Helm some extra juice.
I don't know. Good thing, I don't know. This forest, here's all, It's just so
Look,
weird.
well, that's
yeah.
not relevant. This has nothing to do with the forest.
I
This
know.
is a different conversation, and if the forest overhears it, the forest overhears it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna.
A fucking tree is nodding its head.
I also am going to say directly at a random tree that I see. I also hope the forest knows that I don't want to kill it. To be clear.
I'm surprised we haven't been jumped by undead yet. No.
So I'm assuming you said that last part loud enough to hear?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Henry just yells over from the distance. That tree was Emmanuel.
Thank you, Henry.
Okay, so I guess we've got to keep watch now.
Yeah, you can rest first, Yenfir.
That is.
We'll take first
hell
watch.
yeah.
I need to catch up with some old
Henry,
friends.
Henry, we can take first watch together. Don't you need like at least 6 hours of sleep?
The night is my time.
But you didn't sleep during the day, Henry.
That is true.
It is. You should get some sleep, Henry.
Okay, I guess I sleep.
You convinced the cat to sleep. Oh my god.
Doesn't seem like the hardest thing in the world to do.
No.
Yeah, no, there's no check for that. You're good.
Okay, nice.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're night.
Yeah, sorry, I was making naps while listening to your conversation.
Night Squad.
I do see the part of the map that still has ice on it. I promise I'll fix it.
Oh shit, I got wiped. Fuck. It's dead.
But yeah, so where were we? So you guys start going to sleep. Who's taking first watch?
Bella.
Roll me perception.
Okay.
Please be
Nat 20.
Oh.
You've
28.
rolled well. So what you see is you have been in this forest a few hours. You've noticed the tree shifting, shaking, disappearing, reappearing, but something's different. You hear not just the weight of a bird crunching on a leaf, but instead of a human foot and gait. You hear footsteps. You're sort of tuned in directly to your elvish keen senses, and you realize that your party is about to be ambushed, and instead of them getting a surprise round, you have time to wake everybody up before we roll initiative.
Yeah, I yell at everyone to wake the fuck up.
We're awake.
Yenfir, are you awake?
Yeah.
Are you actually awake enough
hold
to
on.
get it? We're gonna have to fight.
Am I able
I am
to
on
cast a
initiative.
spell before we do anything?
What are you trying to cast? But my answer would be no.
Warding wind. If we stay kind of back to back within a 10-foot radius, so at the very least,
Deafened
the
and all
where
that
we
stuff,
start.
and all ranged attacks have disadvantage going through it.
Yep.
But you probably
One
wouldn't be
damn
able to
thing
cast
now.
that since. But we'll see where you roll up on initiative.
Okay.
Just because no team has surprise round right now, and let's change you to a different map. So your party is here in the center.
This should look fire. Okay. Alright.
Which tab has my roll 20? There we are.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have to drag ourselves on, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Can you click one more time in the middle where we're at? Gotcha.
Is there a bear?
Somebody mentioned bears.
God fucking damn it.
Seems like
We're gonna get so much tallow. out
Also,
of
I
this.
rolled that nat 20 on a new set of dice, so it was very exciting for me because they're gemstone dice, and it was very nice for me emotionally.
Who thinks they're also druids?
Probably druids, yeah.
Oh,
You
look,
do.
never mind. They're all druids.
My only nat 20 for the night will probably be me rolling initiative.
For like
That's how it goes.
I can't wait to use D&D Beyond for initiative, right? D&D Beyond.
8.
Fuck me. Okay. Legendary.
Go ahead and start typing in your initiatives, gang.
Good job, Bella. Good. You know, you noticed him, Bella. That's a win.
Double digits this time, right?
You did.
Yes, I'm the king. Hadov, get like an 11. You got me same initiative like 3 or 4 times before. Like 2 or 3 times. Alright, good talk.
Good talk, good talk.
I'm sorry. I forgot I had push to talk
You
off.
can say whatever you want.
So no, like
Mouse keys are explicitly
for like not 24 initiative, like on other characters like monks and stuff. Yeah, but like Hadov just like never rolls high enough for it. I'm tempted to take the alert fee next level. To be honest with you.
Mouse keys are allowed.
Maybe.
Yeah, at least I had like a +5 to my initiative and stuff. Yeah, what if I just took rogue levels for the rest of my time, right, guys? Swashbuckler paladin.
Yeah, give me one actually.
Swashbuckler Pally.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I have thought about doing a rogue paladin build before, and it seems like only really cool. So like, I might make that one day.
Yeah. Hey, I might make my barbarian rogue if you make a Pally rogue.
I'll think about
Because it can give you such a massive
Hybrid rogues.
Okay, all the initiatives in there?
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
nat 20. Yeah.
basically invalidate.
Oh shit.
Fucking nice.
Am I first? Am I first?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're first.
Not good for Bella.
How many things are
So
here?
obviously,
So, you see 3 bears and 2 druids.
No fucking way. Where's the other druid? Did you actually pick one?
Do you not see the druid?
Oh no.
Here,
The second druid's under the bear.
I'm gonna put a mark on it because it's kind of hard to see.
First, the way to find if like activating my mark was a bonus action or an action.
Oh, your wisdom mark thing?
Yeah.
Probably just like activating most magical items will say bonus.
like I at one point I did
Alright.
I just turned on my auto clicker and did out stuff while I went.
Oh my god. Oh.
Not gonna catch it, and they're probably not gonna ban you.
Oh my
But
god.
if they see
Wait.
it,
I'm gonna type what I'm gonna do in chat.
shut
I'm so sorry, PJ.
Are you going to have to live with this person for like 6
Yeah.
months?
Yeah, they're roommates, man.
Look,
they
there's a
might
chance
they
we
might
won't
get
be
off
here this long.
campus. Yeah. Because another college near him, I think.
Oh, like
got
3.
there.
We've had 3,
Yeah.
at least 3 colleges.
Oh, we got over 1,000 cases.
I'm surprised you're still allowed on campus.
Yep. Let's look at our dashboard real fast. Yep, we have 1,017, 1,026, my bad.
We're currently at like, I don't know, 20
Alright,
something.
first. So what I'm doing is I'm bonus actioning and I'm dumping my wisdom by 10. I'm bumping my charisma by 10. So it's at fucking 30.
You're doing what?
Yup, that's what I'm doing. That's my fucking thing.
You're doing what?
That's my bonus.
What? Can you tell me? I couldn't hear. The music was
God,
loud.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Well,
Okay,
my
no,
music
but
was
I-
loud on my end.
Okay. But I'm dumping my wisdom by 10 to bump my charisma.
Oh.
And then what he's gonna do, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity as my main action. And he's just going to scream, "Who the fuck woke me up?"
And what's that do?
Creatures in my creatures within 30 feet of me and my choice become. You also make a I think, let me see, the wisdom or charisma saving throw. I gotta read that. Make sure it is it's a wisdom saving throw. But the DC is high as fuck now because my charisma is 30.
So what's the DC?
I gotta edit my
Is it
stat real quick.
Is it like 28?
It's not
What is it?
28, but it's like fucking high.
It's what, 5, then 6, then 7, then 8,
It's a
9.
normal plus
So
5, I think.
plus
So
9.
So let me see real quick.
So what? 8 plus 3 is 11. So 20s? No, that's wrong.
And that's the spell C. The DC is 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah, 23 was.
Oh, that's doable.
Let's do this, fucking bears. All right. One bear says fail. Another bear says fail. Third barrel says fail. Because they would need to roll an at 20 to succeed.
Druid time.
Druid time. High wisdom. Druid time. Druid say pass. And plus the other one is also plus 5. Druid say pass. So bears fail. Druids pass. So what happens to these bears?
Yeah, push the talk, PJ. Push that button.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Slap that motherfucking button.
10. Okay. That's really my turn, but the bears are frightened of me as long as they can see me, and this bear right here can no longer move because he's within 10 feet of me.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So can they move towards you?
Well, the bears have to use their actions and stuff to just get as far away from me as possible, essentially. But this bear, because my aura drops frightened creatures' speeds to 0.
Okay. Quick question: do they have to use their action to do it, or?
I'll pull up the frightened condition because I'm pretty sure that's what they have to do. Or I think they just have to use their movement on real quick. And I'll just post it in chat. Condition.
Because the weird thing about frightened is it always has different,
Yeah.
different shit to it.
Okay, so they just can't like willingly move closer to me, essentially, and they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while they can see me, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay, that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Big Druid. You see this druid opens their mouth, and from it is conjured like thousands of locusts.
That's disgusting.
It's just hot. It's spicy. And so there's a 20-foot radius sphere centered on like here. So Belladonna.
Good.
So it remains for the duration. The area is lightly obscured, and the sphere's area is difficult terrain. When the area appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw. So I need you guys all inside of this to make a con save. Let me create the circle for you real quick.
It's fucking crispy.
Very crispy.
Ooh, that is spicy. I hope I saved.
Same.
Everyone is with. Well, all of y'all, yeah. Add a +5 to your saving throws.
Oh,
Oh, fantastic. I think I'm golden.
I think I'm good.
Okay, what are we saving against again?
Con.
Con.
My con is okay, actually.
Oh, he's in it too.
He's gonna walk
So,
away.
if it's,
You fucker.
how's the 12 do?
Did you have the plus? Yeah,
let me
did
check
you
my
have the
DC.
+5?
I had a +4 and then added your +5.
Oh, okay.
So that's a +9.
So a 16 is the DC.
Behind you.
Okay.
So there you go, and let's go ahead and roll that damage.
Actually, what, PJ?
Actually, add +10 to that. I forgot. Did I raise my charisma to be +10?
So did you pass?
You should pass.
Okay, I'm a 17 now.
So
Yeah.
take half damage if you failed the 16 check, but I mean, yeah. So take half damage.
No.
And yeah, so whenever you end your turn there. So whenever you, yeah. So since you've all entered it, so whenever if you end your turn there, you have to make the save again, and that is gonna be their turn. That brings us to Jan Free.
Oh, this fucking sucks. Okay, hold up. Take damage until the start of my next turn. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. How much movement speed? Okay, I'm gonna blade saw him.
Yeah, it is difficult terrain in here too.
All right. 10 feet, 45. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Okay, I'm gonna move. If I move here, Chris, will I technically still be in the circle?
So the spell itself says that the sphere spreads around corners. Well, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, if you're still sort of in it, yeah.
So let's see. I'm gonna move. I have 45 feet of movement right now, so this is 10, 20, 30, 40. And then will it be difficult to? Okay, so I'm gonna move all the way here. That's 40. And it'll cost me. Where is the tool? Will it cost me another 10 to move here?
Yeah, since you're still inside of it. Sorry.
Will it cost me 10 to move outside as well? Oh yeah, because I'm still inside of it.
Yeah. So basically, you're having to push past bugs, and you can barely see where you're headed. And you're also in a little bit of water, so it's a little rough.
Oh well, since this is lightly obscured, can I actually just stealth right now?
Yeah, you can stealth if you're lightly obscured.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh no! I got a 17.
Oh no! Okay, we'll definitely check that against the druid. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's it.
So ending your turn there, we'll need to make a save again.
Oh. That's 10.
Yeah, that should take 18 damage.
18, okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, next this druid's going to see if she sees you, which she does not, which is handy for you,
yes.
Even with her high wisdom. So what she's going to do is... God, fuck, I don't play druids enough.
Druids have a lot of rules.
Don't they?
Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare.
So this druid is going to cast Moonbeam at
shit.
5th level.
Shit.
What does that do?
A lot. It does a lot.
Depending on who she targets it at. So what she's going to do is center it on garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Okay.
Okay.
Garbage.
What that means for Henry Garbage
Well, I entered the spells area for the first time.
Well, you haven't... that's when you end your turn.
Yeah.
1 second, I gotta move you out of the way real fast. So I can just...
Wait, I thought it did the damage once, like when you cast it, and then if they end their turn...
End of turn. End of turn.
Okay, so it's only end of turn. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a 5-foot radius, so 10 feet around, 40-foot high cylinder centered on the point. And so whenever you start your turn there, you'll be engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. I need you to make a con save and take, what is that? 5d10? Yeah, so...
Do we still get the bonus of?
That's when you guys start your turn.
As long as I'll stay within 10 feet of me, y'all get that plus 10 bonus.
Okay, bears. They are not going to move. They're sort of... What?
Oh, you're right.
Like guards.
So the bears are hella afraid, and they're kind of doing that thing horses do, where they sort of raise up and fall back down, as they're sort of staring into this plague of locusts, afraid of what they saw in there, being Hadav. So they're not going to use their turns to move away, but they also can't use their turns to attack anything. That brings us to Henry.
Okay, so I'm assuming how much I'm about to take the damage from the moonbeam since I started my turn in here.
Yeah,
And how much damage was that again?
37. Unless you roll a con save.
Okay. I did it hit 20. So is that halved?
Yeah, so that's halved to something.
18.
Oh yeah, Chris, I have a question. You know that druid that casts a moonbeam? Do they have to like do a con saving throw?
You're right. Holy shit. Oh.
Like they started in right.
Okay, I did roll an 18, but they are still going to have to take half damage from that. So.
Yeah.
Oops. Good catch, Yinfear.
Yeah, I'm just doing my part, you know.
Yeah, I'm just doing my part. That's good boy. Keeping me honest. Okay, they took that damage.
Does anyone know how much damage we took earlier for the first save?
It was.
If you saved, it was 13. It looks like.
Yeah.
I gotta keep myself honest too. God damn, that's a chunk out of my health.
Be like that.
It do be like that sometimes.
How much damage is that? Damn.
So. Yes.
Okay, so it's halved movement, right?
Half move. Yeah, because of the insect plague.
Cool. That's 15. I'm outside of the insect plague now. And I got really nice line of sight on basically everything.
I do have to throw a wrench in that. What those bushes are is those sort of brambles and thorns. Yeah, you are going to be able to move into that, but you're going to take a little bit of damage for moving into that. It's not like a hard wall. It's basically like, briar patch.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to throw a wrench into your wrench in that. What is it called again? Yeah, it's Druid bullshit, but there's a thing that I have.
Just throw a wrench into my wrench into my wrench.
Where is it? It's one of the first things you get as a druid.
Where is it?
Is it called walking through a forest and not getting bit by the briar?
Yeah.
It's basically if you don't get damaged by weird briar stuff.
Rangers get a similar thing.
Yeah. It's that ranger thing, except we also get it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it doesn't show up in Roll20. I know it's real.
It is real.
Okay. So basically, I am affected by the locusts, but I'm not affected by anything that my feet touch because I got some hella feet.
Yes. Oh, is it Landstride?
I think that's what it's called.
You can pass through non-magical plants without being slowed by them, without taking damage by them if they have thorns, spines, or similar hazard.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm outside of that.
A lot of fucking play.
And I don't know why, but my mic is super crunchy, and that's not good. Okay. And that also means that I learned a new spell when we leveled up, and I'm a little bit mad that they attacked us in the night.
So,
the first time I'm ever casting a 4th level spell, and it's going to be Ice Storm, or in this case, Void Storm.
Void Storm! Okay.
Void Storm. It has a 20-foot radius, which, let's see. It's 25.
Yeah.
Well, you could center it, like, right here, and hit both of those.
Oh, yeah. 20-foot radius. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically just going over here, and it's going to hit all 3 of these dudes in a circle. Let me get a good color for void.
Can you guys see the auras, by the way, that I have on the map?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
That's a really nice fucking pool. Oh,
That's a
okay.
really
Like,
great
Okay,
pool.
I was about to
it.
draw it. Okay.
nice.
Can I move it a little bit off so Belladonna doesn't get hit?
Like there? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's perfect. And so what happens is a hail of rock-hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. They get pummeled by something within the void. They're all going to take... Are there even saves against this?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah, dexterity save. Which the bears might be good at.
Kilgrax isn't even here. So how much damage?
So, did anyone pass it?
Oh, I forgot to roll it. So it's
Oh, you did. I'm gonna type in
it's
what I need you
the
to do.
high druid. So the druid failed, and the bears. Do they have any disadvantage because of fear? Doesn't matter anyway because they failed. The highest roll I rolled right there was a 9.
Go bears.
Go bears and druid. So let's speak damage for Rude.
Okay. So, with that, the damage is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
That is 4d6 and 4d6 void damage. What does void damage do?
So this is what it does. Let me total that together. Oh wow, okay, both of these bears are on peek behind the curtain, 1 HP.
Oh no!
Because they are just bears. So what happens? And oh, I forgot to give that 30 some odd damage, 33 damage to the druid as well. Let me do that real fast.
Run away, bears! Run away!
Hey, Blue House, you motherfuckers.
Y'all were ready for this one.
Should have listened.
You poke the cat, you get the giant 20-foot radius ice storm.
So what happens, Henry, is you open up this swirling, it almost looks like a galaxy without stars. It's just inky darkness. And these sort of heavy blobs of viscous black fluid is hitting these creatures, and every single patch of fur and skin that these droplets hit, the skin isn't burnt so much as it's gone. It is consumed. You see the druid who is stuck in this storm is screaming. These bears, already afraid of Hadav, are in almost an animal-like innocence in the most terror imaginable. Pieces of them are literally being forgotten by themselves as they're, roaring out and screaming in pain.
Damn, that would make difficult terrain.
And yeah, difficult terrain through that boy. That brings us to Belladonna.
Right. Okay. Oh, I need to make a con save. I rolled a 19.
That's a save, but you still take damage, Yuri.
Yeah. How much again? I forgot.
Don't you take 2 con saves? One sec.
End of turn for the
Moonbeam.
locust.
Did you add the plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I rolled a natural 19 for the moonbeam.
Here's the moonbeam, and the end of the turn will be the locust.
Oh, that's fucking
Cool.
tough,
It's bold of
my
you to
G.
assume I plan on being here at the end of the turn.
Yes, very bold of me.
It is.
I lose.
Oh, I can't go there anymore. Oh. Sorry.
Very bold!
Sophie now knows what it feels like.
Oh, I forgot
That's
for
fine.
the,
I can.
Uh,
I used Misty Step, by the way. I didn't want to be there.
I forgot for
Yeah,
that one
no,
bear
God,
to
it's
take
here.
damage from the thing. 1 second.
I'm so glad Belladonna's right here.
Did not like it in there. Bad in there. Ouchie in there. And then I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on the Druid. Does a 14 hit?
One sec.
You're fine.
I forgot to do the health on that one bear that was in the Locust Storm. The Druid. Which one? The one who was burning? Oh, that one.
What is burning?
If I had still been...
Yes, actually, that does hit.
Okay. Let me roll 3d10 then.
Imagine me
Did not
just
expect that to hit.
spellcaster.
As...
With no shield. With no shield.
And we still have the +6 radiant from... Yeah, so 23?
What type of damage is this?
So 17 of it would be fire and 6 would be radiant.
Okay, awesome. Shit, what spell is this again?
Firebolt! It's a cantrip! I used a cantrip!
I just had to make sure again. I just had to ask again.
The 6 is from the helm stuff.
So you use your bonus action to use your major spell, and you get the fuck out of dodge. You turn around as you sort of take a gasp of air as you materialize outside of the Plague of Locust, and then you quickly turn around to the closest thing to you is this druid, coalescing a fireball filled with rage, a firebolt. You strike it straight into the back of her head, and she almost falls forward, catching a couple locusts in her mouth as you see chunks of hair fall off her scalp.
It's gross.
Very gross. That brings us to
Tommy, I
Dove.
really didn't want to kill you, but you were going to kill me, so I don't feel that bad.
Can't speak with locusts in your mouth.
Yennefer's just hiding.
Yeah, I'm saying it more for the trees. Want the trees to know what's up.
Okay, so Moonbeam is 25 for Dove.
Okay. That's radiant damage, right?
That would be considered...
Yeah.
Yes, radiant damage.
Do I need to make the save again, or do like...
Well, this is the first, so go ahead and make this save, because you're starting your turn in the spell.
Alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna make the save. No, I am gonna make the save.
I'm just not
I
gonna
rolled a
save.
19!
That's a save, yeah. So you take 12 damage.
No, for some reason I thought it was charisma save, and I was like, Chris, I rolled like a nat 1 and I still get a 26.
We might have to change the item.
Well, I was like, wait, bro, this item's broken, never mind. I was like, I'm gonna change it real quick when I get back.
Yeah.
This item's broken.
That one's going back to the shop.
No, I was going back to the shop, dude. I was like, this shit's broken, never mind. My bad. Okay.
Well,
So
5
you
or
said
7.
how much damage? 12?
Yeah, 12.
Okay. Damage.
No, obviously
I'm
it's not.
still healthy. I really can't get out of
We
this.
lost
I
that
think.
round the second. She just instantly. It's alright. I mean, you do pretty well.
Make sure. Alright. Is this bitch prone?
Her? No.
Okay, I'm about to say, you said she got smacked in the back of the head and fell over.
She
I was like,
sort
she
of fell
prone.
forward a little bit, but not over.
Alright, a dove will. Let me look at this, my spell list real quick. I'm sorry. I'm going to. I'm not gonna cast any spells actually. He's just gonna swing at her. Damn, I'm rolling low.
Good.
They have 14 hit before, so. Would you
I didn't even roll that. I rolled a 12.
Miss.
Yeah, shoot.
Alright, 24.
Miss.
Wait.
That's a hit.
Alright.
They're gonna come away now.
Alright. I was max damage for 15.
To the Locust Druid?
Actually, wait. 15, I have to roll my d8 for improved Divine Spite. Alright, so 18 damage.
Okay. Let me calculator this thing again. Okay, she's still alive.
Oh, damn. Has my respect.
Okay, easy change is like lowering my wisdom by 10, but only gaining half of the points I got.
Yeah,
by.
that would
So
be.
I only got like +5.
Do you want to go ahead and do that now?
How much damage did I take?
What?
Sorry, I'm back. How much damage did I take?
When did you take damage?
I just assumed that something would have happened while I was up fighting.
Nope.
Not yet.
No, you're good.
Okay.
We need to save.
You've yet to die.
Alright, I fixed it. I'm no longer broken.
One would hope.
To get to full eyes and ops.
I fixed it.
Yeah, Chris, after PJ's turn, you gotta resolve something. Is he gonna say sorry to the other druid by fucking her
For your
over?
craft setup, work, that's what's you.
Put her in the locust store?
Oh, but why would he?
So, Hadav, you just hurt this druid. Is that your turn?
I could bonus action do something, but I'm probably not going to.
Is Helios here?
Dove just woke up and he was angry, so he didn't call Helios.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Make a con save.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't get out.
No.
Bro, don't worry. I still have a +10 to my con save.
Hold on, I will.
21.
Okay, so you take 11 damage.
Okay.
And that brings us to this person who's actively having parts of their skin come off.
Later.
So she's gonna come over here.
Hey, can I just get a lore clarification, just for nerdy brain? Does everyone know about void magic?
People are figuring it out, but
So-
it's not common knowledge what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah, I think that shit's like brand new.
Yeah, it is.
So basically, because we know ice existed, it means we're like the experts on a magic that people only barely understand?
Yeah,
Bitchin'.
bitchin'. Yeah, you guys are cool. You do cool shit.
We lose this round.
I'm trying to think what this druid would do.
We basically, we have to take.
Basically, what this druid is gonna do is literally drop the insect plague and then move it over here.
You son of a bitch.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
And she yells back in some druidic, and Henry over here is saying, "You're the bastards intruding on our forest."
You're killing your friend.
Can I just go ahead and yell back in Druidic? You cast insects against Emmanuel! Insects eat trees!
Yeah, Emmanuel will be fine. He's a bit of a birch anyway. Oh, bad. That brings us to Yinfir.
Okay. Alright. I guess Yenfir jumps out from like a light layer of locusts and attacks.
Yeah, you get sneak attack.
I'm gonna roll with this one. Hey, is it does a 24 hit?
No, yes.
Oh, okay. You just had to make sure. Let me do my math now.
Please do your math, boy.
What's math? Never heard of it.
Okay. Oh, someone's gonna have a very bad day. Alright. I want to preface this. I want to do this like non-lethally, right? Does a 34 damage first hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kills her.
Okay, but I want to knock her out. I don't want to kill her.
Yeah, it's because you're
Okay.
I'm glad you knocked her out.
Describe me how you do this.
I guess yeah, for like he like springs like out in his space, like out of these locusts. He comes out of nowhere.
I kind of
like
a part of me feels like you've like Winnie the Pooh like a bunch of bees and just went underneath the water for a minute.
Yennefer just dives out of nowhere, fucking conks her in the back of the head with the pommel of his rapier.
Holy shit. Okay, she falls like a sack of potatoes.
It's a majorly concussion.
And you see that goes away.
Ooh, what went away?
The moonbeam.
The moonbeam, okay. So now I'm gonna move here 10. Hold on, let me get my little mover tool. So that's 10. Would it be 20 to get out?
So moving 10 feet was 20. So you can get out with another.
No. So, wait. I was here, and then I moved here. That's 10.
Oh, yeah.
And the moving out, is that 5 or 10?
That would be 10. So 20 movement to
Okay,
get
so
fully out.
20. And let's see. Can I? Okay. Can I see this druid in the brush?
Yeah, you can see her.
Ready?
Hey, you. You.
She turns her head. Huh!
Oh, backside.
Your locust can eat your friend. Hold on. Why am I doing
That was
big
so
blue?
close. That was so close. You totally could have done
Your friend's gonna die by your locust if you keep it up, and then Yenfear's gonna dash 15, not dash, but move 15 more feet here. So
Yeah,
it's
I
20.
dragged my
That's
I dragged my
35
cross
feet.
across somebody.
And then I'm gonna bonus act. Wait. If I hit once with the attack action and I have another attack, can I attack her right now?
Just use his ability.
Or him?
I mean, do you have multiple attack actions?
Yeah,
yes,
I have
yeah.
an extra attack. Alright, cool.
So what you did was use an attack, then a movement, you can attack, yeah.
Don't get aggressive.
Okay,
Don't get
cool.
aggressive. You don't, like, use
First time for
utility
everything, you know? Okay, let's see. Does a 24 hit?
She was
Yes.
waiting for me.
Okay.
And she has a
24
gun,
hits. Also, wait, Chris, I started my turn in the Locust Swarm. Did I need to take damage?
No, it's when you end your turn there.
Cool. Alright, so 24 hits. Okay, let me roll my damage. 11 plus...
Just try not to get in.
That's 17 damage.
17.
hmm And then now I'm going to bonus action hide. Just hide behind a tree.
Okay, awesome. And what's the stealth on that?
Alright, it's not that great. 22.
Okay. So, great. Not that great, 22. So this druid, she is in the Plague of Locusts. She's going to make a death saving throw. And I won't let you know the result of these.
That's such a good
Okay, that's important. And yeah, that's her turn.
You have to.
And she does get hurt by the locust at the end of her turn, so keep that in
Oh
mind.
no. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom now.
And that brings us to these bears. Do they get hurt on the start of their turn, Henry?
I don't believe so. I think it's just rough terrain at this point. Let me double check, because I'd love to do more damage, but... Ice Storm.
No,
Hailstone.
it's just...
Nope, yep. It's just...
Are they still afraid? Can I make wisdom saves?
I don't see why they wouldn't be afraid.
Hadav.
Oh, I'm reading. I'm about to read real quick. My bad. Let me read my channel divinity. Stop. Game? Can you please show me what my channel divinities are?
Oh, and I totally forgot to mention, so when they cast the new insect plague, everyone needed to make a save again.
Oh.
Yeah, so 4d10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, you can repeat the saves at the end of your turn.
Okay, let me just roll those.
Alright, I'm back.
These bears are fucking failing like a motherfucker.
Damn it. Okay, so that's 21 damage.
21 damage for everyone. Yenfer, roll a con save real quick.
Got you. Oh, if Horus was 10 feet near me, did I get his plus whatever?
Yeah.
At the time you were... No,
How
at
much did I
the
get
time that he
before?
was in the insect plague, when it was cast the second time.
What? 5, 10? No, I wasn't even 10 feet near him. I got 15.
This bear fucking dies.
How much damage? Did I save with the 15? Or you're?
It's a 16, so no, you take 21 damage.
Oh, that's so tough. That is so tough.
I saved. I got a nat 20.
So these bears failed, so they're just gonna chill. Well, they're actually gonna run away.
Yes, run, bears.
Yes,
Be
run.
free.
Bear. Run that shit, man. Run that shit.
I'm getting the
killing
fuck
a bear.
out of here.
Like a bear
I'm
died, but we
getting the
didn't kill
fuck
it.
out of Dodge.
Yeah. It didn't die, I
That
just
was
took it off the
crisp.
map. Yeah, I killed my own bear. Henry, you're up, bud.
Neat. Okay, so I'm just gonna move 15 feet. Don't really need to, but I kind of want to be next to the dove if this doesn't kill them instantly. I like that bonus.
That was 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah.
That's like all it is.
Okay, so now I'm just going to look at the druid that's still standing. I'm gonna look them in the eyes, and I'm going to say, I will show you what came before chaos.
Oh my god!
And fire a void knife at them.
A void
And
knife?
of course, a void knife. And of
Please
course,
don't hurt me. I'm very hurt. Please don't.
I'm sorry. It's only a little bit. It's only a little.
I've been dead all game.
It's only a little. Wait. Can you survive 46?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
I will heal your wounds afterwards.
He was talking about me, Chris.
Shit.
So, and keep in mind, my
I
pupils
failed.
go behind my head, so it's very terrifying.
He's a glitched out Bethesda character.
This is also
I need to.
third
Do
level.
I need to make a deck saver or anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
You will. So first, I fire it. They are going to need to do.
What's the
I
two
need to
hit?
actually roll for the. First, I need to roll for the spell normally. So roll d20 plus 10, and this is against, I believe, their
AC.
Constitution.
AC.
AC. Okay. Yeah.
Don't lose.
So it definitely hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Playing D&D, boys.
And so that's going to do d10 just knife damage, stab damage, shank damage.
Shank damage, yeah.
Run, go to me.
So 8 damage of shankitude, and then it's going to explode in 4d6 of void. So
I failed my deck save. I went ahead and rolled it,
So
got
you
like a
failed.
9.
and that means Yenfir, you're going to want to do a deck
Oh,
save real quick.
backside.
Oh, okay. I think I passed 27.
The Reyna has been getting
Nice. You're only going to take half damage.
No, I'm taking nothing because it's a deck save. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cunning.
Oh sweet. This was
Oh, he
on
has
purpose the
evasion.
entire time.
Yeah.
Uncanny,
Oh.
almost.
That is going to be
That's not the same thing.
4d6.
I have no idea how rogues work.
So that's an additional 17 void damage on this
We should have.
locust maker.
Just when you think your flesh can't disappear more, there it goes. So yeah, this knife burrows deep into this druid's heart and explodes outward. You see where like their clothes and armor has been ripped, that it appears as if their flesh had been scooped out almost. And what remains is sort of a seeping black mark. Neat. They're alive though.
Ooh.
Ah!
Don't need a heart if it never existed.
I need to roll some
You don't
concentration.
gotta be so
I'm pretty
hot,
sure
man.
I've lost my concentration on this spell.
That would be good.
That would be amazing.
Let me go ahead and roll against what Yenfir did to me, and there it goes with a 5.
What? But you were gone. You were offline.
Just put holes into a person, and I'm also eating one of the best oranges I've ever had, so this is a good time.
Good time.
That's pretty good, man.
Void magic, no good. It real bad.
I am Henry Garbage, master of the void.
My pupils extend past my brain.
Do you remember what Henry said when he looked him in the eyes? That shit was terrifying.
Belladonna, you're up.
Cool. I just had remembered where I was gonna move, and then I forgot again because I don't have a memory.
No.
Belladonna is a killer.
No, actually. Hey, Brain, just click.
Yeah,
the
you better
right.
knock him out before I kill his ass.
Sort of gonna do that, yeah. Can you make me a con save, Chris?
Nope.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Save. Yup.
Oh,
That was her.
never mind. It does nothing. I wasted
Okay.
my turn.
What were you going for?
Blindness, deafness.
Oh god. Could you imagine?
That would have stopped me from hitting a blind person.
So we're at the top of the order, and something unique happens at the top of this order.
Oh,
Oh fuck no.
no.
Unique is a bad word.
Unique.
Oh.
Cancelled.
We're canceled.
Dead.
So if I can click on the right token.
Who's that?
Oh,
It's Serafina.
So you guys around you, the water almost explodes with this deafening boom, and as the water around this person who's just joined the fight goes up 10 feet high before falling back down slower than gravity should permit. And to describe the person who is now in front of you, you would quickly recognize them as Serafina just based off their facial features. But you see on her shoulders rests a mahogany mantle of antlers that rises past her head. And on her back you see clasped a cloak that is basically made of flowing leaves that cascade into water into nothingness. And she carries with her a garnered mahogany staff, or not mahogany, juniper staff, that is sort of twisted and gnarled, but it seems to almost be made out of living wood. And of course, topping this is a stone, and carved into that stone is a sigil that almost leaks a viscous green light. And almost fades from bright to dark as if a heartbeat. And you hear her say, sort of in a voice that's both a whisper and a shout, "What are you doing? These are my friends. Stop the fighting, everyone." And she's asked for everyone to put down their arms.
Yeah?
And that's her turn.
Do they listen?
You see the druids do.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll see what Hadov does.
Yeah, that's the kicker. Hadab, it's your turn.
I gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
And I'm pretty sure it's a disadvantage. What do you want the save to be, Chris?
Just go ahead and roll me, real fast, because you have maximally dropped your wisdom.
It's a 3.
That's a big fail. So go at it what you were going at.
Alright.
Why you gotta roll the wisdom
Unironically-
saving throw for this?
I forgot.
Unironically, I rolled an 18, but I still have disadvantage. So... Oh, what does a 14 give me?
Oh, it hits, I think.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
No, I meant like I was still making my saves. So I said I was gonna roll wisdom saves at disadvantage. Remember?
At the level of you didn't roll a 3. Okay.
So with a 14, I think this is gonna put you at a spot where you, as Hadav, can choose whether you want to keep fighting.
Okay. If he sees that they put their weapons down, he'll put his weapon back on his back. And that'll be his turn. Oh, y'all got lucky.
Yeah.
We all got lucky.
Yeah.
Belladonna coping.
Not well.
Okay, music shift. Closing out the turn order.
Real quick. Can Serafina see Yenfear?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yenfear's gonna put a hand up to Serafina, he's gonna have his index finger up, wait. Yenfear's still hidden, right?
Technically, yes.
Can I attack this dude and just knock him out?
Go ahead. Roll well.
Oh, I got that one! Oh, wait, But I'm hidden, right? Do I get advantage from him?
Technically.
Okay, I got a 23 that time.
So, Yenfir, you almost flub it with Seraphina's watchful gaze over you. You get out of the muck from this briar to this druid who's now on his knees, like in a sort of a bowed position. You just go over and clonk him in the back of the head with his dagger, and he falls face first into the muck.
Yeah, like the thing Yenfir just comes out of the brush, fucking like hits him the side of the jaw with the bomb of his rapier and punches him.
While he's on the ground, can I cast Healing Word on him?
You hear Seraphina says, I don't know if that was exactly necessary.
Oh, no, it was. Trust me, he was a fucking asshole. Anyways, your other druid might die, especially because of him.
Excuse me. So I'm gonna walk over to the one that is almost dying and stabilize them with Healing Word.
Far was simply trying to protect his lands. They knew the risks, but they weren't exactly supposed to attack everyone without running it by me, and they happened to forget to do that.
Or each other.
Or each other, yes, you are right. Hello.
Hi. I guess it's been a bit.
Oh no, it's been a hot minute.
Bro, she knows slang now.
Oh, powerful.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, no cap. And me as Christopher, I feel like a boomer every single time I use that phrase.
No cap.
So,
Yankee with no brim.
Yankee with no brim. These are words I've had to learn.
I have no idea what those words mean.
Me either.
You are a boomer.
Come to the club.
Yenfir, I would imagine these words developed in the 30 years we were not here.
You know, Belladonna, I'm always.
Did you ask who I was?
Yes.
I don't know why you didn't talk to me directly. Right here. My name is Seraphina. I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting.
I don't talk to strangers.
Oh,
I do.
Well, they just called you Hadav, and you know I'm Seraphina, so we're no longer strangers. Hello, Hadav.
Hello. He just crosses his arms.
I am Henry.
Oh, Henry. There's something weird about you, Henry. You're not supposed to be like that, are you?
Like what?
Well, is it offensive if I call you a human?
What's a human?
Point taken. A pleasure to meet you, as you are.
Hold on, Seraphina, I thought you were supposed to be the boss fight. So what's going on?
You thought what of me?
I thought
He didn't
maybe.
say anything.
You
What
thought I was
trying to say is that we thought we were gonna have to fight you.
Oh.
I didn't. I wanted to talk to you, to be clear.
Of course, I'd let you live, of course.
Now, I don't want to seem like a massive perv, but Belladonna, I knew your intentions. My plants told me of your plan not to kill me, which I thought was very nice.
Thank you. I don't generally like killing people.
Why'd you call yourself a perv?
Well, because, when you have a network of trees and eyes telling you everything that happens, with or without your consent is kind of weird.
Yeah.
We kind of assumed that you knew what was up.
Your
Not a
trees
lot
are
of other
very
things.
obvious.
Oh,
Not subtle.
no, we're working on it.
They really react. They really react when people say your name.
No, yeah, they really be acting up.
They had good posture, maybe. Instead of having to lean over all the time.
And
They had great posture.
so I heard by the grapevine that you killed Ariel?
Yeah, didn't really want to.
was an
Yeah, I didn't
actual
want
reason,
to.
but
You didn't want to kill her?
Don't
you kn-
generally
you know-
want to kill people.
Well, I
It was,
think her death has been a wonderful opportunity for a few people.
it
Serafina,
was
I
pretty
think the
complicated.
Ashwood's
you know?
probably plenty big.
Oh, I don't understand. What do you mean?
It's gotten larger, and I don't recognize it anymore. It doesn't. It's not the forest I know.
Exactly. It's not the forest I grew up with either. It's better now, isn't it? It's It's
Sure.
it's untamed nature. It's doing as it should be.
So,
Right.
what's the whole problem in the
Wouldn't
Ash
trust
Forest?
Emmanuel to do as he should.
No, and Emmanuel's a bit of a birch.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
He's one of the newer trees. He's working on it.
You did not just. It's going to.
All the druids around here have druid humor.
How did you learn how to do all of this, Serafina?
So, funny you asked that. After you left and abandoned the world,
I did not know I would
by
be gone for
choice,
30
by the
years.
way.
To be clear,
Not
did
by
not
choice.
purposely leave for 30 years.
actions taken intentionally or non-intentionally still have consequences.
They do have consequences, yes.
But no, after you left, I took the seed that Nabrix gave, and eventually it started talking to me. I know it sounds crazy, maybe to not Henry over there, but
No, that seems. Look, I've been to literal hell, and Look, I don't think things can sound crazy at this point.
But to not go around the bush, beat around the bush, is the sapling was what was left of the god Salvanis. And as I took care of the tree, it took care of me. And
Right.
I have. It's weird saying it, but I have become a god.
I noticed, yeah.
That is a fantastic thing.
Isn't
You
it?
have the sapling of Sylvanas to end a time loop.
So Dove, he looks at Yenfer and he whispers, "Man, your friend's kind of hot. Not gonna lie."
Yeah, I mean, like when I say glow up, I mean motherfucking glow up.
Also, just like big Amazon energy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Strong woman.
I don't know. I think Belladonna might have a thing for him, but I'm not sure.
What was that?
He looks at Belladonna.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Can I actually just ask her for Sylvanas' sapling? We're trying to end a time loop.
There is a time loop situation. Did you hear about that?
Well, I heard you talking about it.
So there's a time loop thing happening, and we've got like less than a year to make it not loop again, because then it'll restart again, and it's already restarted. More times than can be counted.
So how do you plan on taking care of that time loop?
Not completely sure anymore. Had an idea, don't like the idea anymore.
Seraphina, what's with the whole goddess thing? Like,
It's pretty cool.
She ascended.
I mean, infinite energy and being able to affect the world around me is wonderful.
so,
I mean, like, watch this. She points at the ground, and you see a sapling begin to grow, and it grows into. I don't know if you've ever been to South Carolina and seen the angel tree.
I've
that
never been to
massive
South
oak.
Carolina.
And it grows into this massive oak with branches so heavy they grow through the ground, and then rise up.
It just keeps going. It just keeps going, doesn't
And
it?
eventually,
incredible.
you see the tree and the trunks begin to sag with weight until eventually the tree pulls itself down and it eventually dies, all in the span of 10 seconds.
Weird flex, but okay. Oh, she has Golden Requiem, got it.
Okay, that's a lot to take in.
Isn't it?
Wild.
Okay.
It is.
One thing.
Leave
What's
for
with
30
the whole
years.
what's with the whole negate situation and the whole burn? The crown and stuff like that.
Oh, we're not allowed in the gates, which is interesting. That you asked that. You remember Sarah?
Yes.
What did Sarah do?
Little old Sarah.
Little Sarah? Little kid Sarah?
Well, you see, she kind of takes on a grave look.
I don't like
Dude, Galaxy
What
was
happened?
right.
Galaxy was right. So, see, the prophecy we warned you about with Orcus, and the little girl being the harbinger of his return, had more truth to it.
Oh no.
Than you took at the time.
I thought we would be here.
And
yeah, that's bad.
we are actually constantly. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we are constantly in a war with demons and Orcus, and it's actually a turn of luck to see you in my forest.
Right.
Yeah.
I can kill demons?
If I'm going to be useful, I'm going to need a lot of rest. Your friend Logus ate my skin and my clothes.
Were not fun. Did not like
it was
the
not.
Locusts.
When he wakes up, Seraphine, I better not see him again, or else I swear to God, I'll fucking knock him. Okay, you know what? I'll calm down.
You have literally stolen the flesh from afar. I think he has permanent damage that will never heal.
You made him
Yeah,
see
we
what came
didn't
before the
quite
chaos.
know exactly what that was gonna do before that happened.
I'm glad you're using my
And then I did
druids
it
as...
again.
I'm really glad you're using my druids as guinea pigs, the people I can fight and trust in. But I am bigger than to get upset.
Okay, that's okay. You're
Look.
putting. Okay, look, we were just defending ourselves. Okay,
They did attack us first. We were trying to sleep.
Okay, I'm not bad.
It seemed like you were a little mad.
I
Yes,
know.
seems like you were a little
Like it
off-track.
wasn't exactly walking through sunflowers.
You could be.
You could be.
You have-
I absolutely.
You're not doing
She
that.
fucking snaps her fingers. This whole marsh is replaced with a field of sunflowers. No, it is
this is much better.
quite possibly a thing I could do. I could also kill you.
That's also true.
But
why
but
would
guess
you
what?
say that?
Guess what? I don't want to.
Why would you say
good.
that?
That's why I
would
said
you-
I said that to let you know that I don't want to do that.
Okay, weird flex,
It
but
was a
okay.
threat. Okay.
Weird flex,
Understandable.
but okay.
Is that bear
choice.
still here?
Yes.
Bear.
Please
her
don't
dog walks
kill the
over to the bear. He just walks over to it.
Alright, Seraphina, so is the
Okay.
problem that there are fiends
one-
in the forest?
One
or-
second, I'm paying attention to your friend and my bear.
That's reasonable. I don't trust him with the bear either.
He wasn't
I
the
could
one
be
that
there.
brought it to near death. You know?
That's true.
Actually, I hope this doesn't spook your friend too much, but I'm going to do something. You see her
Oh?
reach towards the bear, and the bear begins to levitate up, surrounded by this green golden light. Before this bear is almost like you see its neck snap, its body
Alright, you know
breaks and its
why-
bone breaks, and you see this golden light travel over to the druid who is laying on the ground over here, and she takes in a deep breath.
Why would you do that, Seraphina?
Seraphina.
She was already being healed!
It's
Telling her good job.
It's how things work.
What? You
There's
just
healing
fucking smacked
magic.
the bear's neck! Yeah!
Look,
Just-
Seraphina, I know that's something that I've done that I can. Can I roll an Arcana check on
Yeah.
what kind of magic that was?
Yeah, you
Alright.
certainly can.
Can I roll a fucking insight check? What the fuck? was that?
Can I roll
25, Chris.
Constitution to not puke?
25 Arcana.
But yeah, so she basically like broke this bear's neck and crumpled its body and threw it into the marsh.
Yeah.
But with a
That's
25,
necromancy.
it wasn't necromancy. It was sort of a druidic form of life transference.
So necromancy.
The druid.
Druid necromancy.
Philosophy.
Can I roll a fucking insight check? What the fuck
Go
was
ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
What the fuck was that? Fuck, at 15?
So with a 15, she's really, when she did it, she sort of did it as if she wasn't doing anything wrong. You didn't see any inhibition. She just took the bear's life, threw it into the marsh to be consumed by bacteria and other mushrooms and things that would decompose it, and brought life back to the druid. It seems to be something she did out of goodwill more than spite.
Right.
So she's not a fan of bears.
Serafina, what the absolute fuck was that? You ever heard of just like good old rest and...
Well, I mean, I could cast healing magic, yes, but it sort of defeats the point.
Of what?
You see, the life of that bear brought life back to my druid, which you almost killed. And it is, it's part of our philosophy that we've sort of cultivated here. You have to have a balance of input as you do output. There is a concept as energy transfer. And
Okay, I put holes in one druid and started healing the other. I think we're fine.
Why though?
it's more of a philosophy than anything.
Okay, look, I'm not the biggest outdoorsy person, but seeing a bear get levitated and then get its fucking neck snapped, just if you could have just casted a cure wounds, I think that would have sufficed,
Well, a deer dies to keep the wolf alive.
Okay, but the wolf...
Bear dies to keep druid alive. It's very easy.
Okay, so what, are druids here apex predators then? Is that...
We are not predators.
Okay, but you just fucking... I think that bear would have maybe argued differently.
There's more bears.
There are more bears.
So, what happens if the druid populace, right, it gets fairly big?
Oh, there are many of us now. When you left us, there was barely any alive, including my parents who had died. That you had killed.
A lot of people's parents have died.
Yes, but mine were also very much so killed by you, which I'm not hard feelings about. They deserved it.
So, what if you just kill all things just to benefit? I mean, it's just like industrialism,
No, it's not. It's not to benefit us, it's to benefit everything. That druid will go on to support life elsewhere and bring more good than the bear might have.
So what happened to the bear's family? You know what I mean?
The bear has no family. We hope.
Okay,
we do hope.
This is... Right, alright, okay. I'm cool on this subject now.
Were you going to allow me to explain what was going on?
Yeah, do that
Go
now.
for it.
You kill one bear. And she continues telling you about Seraphina and this prophecy of Orcus. So if you guys remember, basically it was said that Seraphina would herald the return of Orcus, and Seraphina being there would allow Orcus to come into the Ashwood. And she tells you, we have been fighting druids constantly to keep the forest from being overrun by demons, and it's sort of at a stalemate, but when I saw that you were in my forest, I saw a way to overturn that stalemate. I don't know exactly what your plan is, and if you... what your plan is to stop this time loop, but...
We don't either.
We kind of want your staff.
Maybe you want my staff?
Yes.
No.
I just hold up my chair leg and go, I want the staff.
I might make you... we'll talk about that.
I accidentally updated Discord.
And, updated Discord, oh yuck. And she says to you, do you think perhaps that you helping me might end this time loop? That maybe I could bind the roots of plants to root us in time?
Probably not, but I really don't think I could hurt you.
You see like a flash of some emotion go over her face.
She can interpret that statement however she wants.
Oh,
That's her problem. That's her problem now.
So so do you think helping me would be in your best interest? Because I think it would.
I think I would like the forest to not be overrun by demons. I also think I would like the forest to not continue to grow exponentially until there's no other land people can choose to live in.
Why?
Because some people don't want to live in a forest, and that's okay.
No.
It is.
You build
You
a
don't have to
barn.
agree with me on that.
Hold on, Seraphina, you do have unlimited resources at your disposal.
Sort of.
I mean, yeah, you just
The
If
issue
a
is
tree
Orcus
gets chopped
also
down,
has unlimited.
Look, think of it this way.
build one back up.
Think of it this way. I am spreading this forest to places that it can spread. It can spread now into a real realm. It can't spread into negate because of reasons. But what?
What are those reasons? Actually,
Because
would love
of-
to
come on.
know those reasons.
Oh, it's because of giant flame wall.
That's a good reason.
That is
Good
perpetual. That yes, mages in the city of Negate are constantly keeping that fire fueled.
Mm.
You know, I don't think that's very good for the environment.
No,
Why don't you just stop making plants over there?
it's not really a science. Plants grow where they can. It's you could have.
Seraphina,
Think of it this way.
What about
can't you?
You could have a barren mountain with nothing on it, and give it a few hundred years, and it is covered in moss and trees.
So
is
okay,
true.
Seraphina, look, I'm not blaming you, right? You've been newly a god, and you don't know how much power you want to take on, but like I think you could just make those plants stop growing. Maybe you could even do like whole contract with the gate, like you could supply like unlimited wood, and you can just keep making trees grow and stuff like that. Like I think there could be real peace.
You do know how Negate feels about nature.
No,
We haven't been
I
there
don't.
in
We haven't been
30
here for
years.
30 years.
We haven't been there in 30 years.
It was the same way when you were there 30 years ago. It's all take and no give.
They didn't like cats.
And look, I'm different than my parents. I know my parents had the same ideology of killing the people who would bring harm to the forest and only take from it. But I don't want to kill them.
Hey, who's
Right.
ruling the gate? I thought the Rat King.
The Rat,
He's not in charge anymore,
Now
Sarah.
he's dead.
the Rat King died 15 years ago.
Oh shit! What's
Oh,
going
come
What
on.
happened?
We worked so hard to get
what's
that
the
rat in
politi-
power.
What's the political nature of
He
the
had
gate
he
right
had the lifespan of a regular rat.
now? Oh, that's terrible.
It's surprising he made it 15 years.
Kind of get their tails
one of-
tied into him, and he was immortal.
No, there is
Not
there
right.
is a new Rat King.
Yeah, did one of his children take over?
Well, it wasn't children; they were democratically elected.
It was
Oh,
democratic.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah, yeah.
we did set up a democracy.
Yeah, that's true.
But does that mean that there are political families even within the democracy?
Well, that most democracies have
Nepotism.
political families.
Yeah, nepotism exists in all forms of government.
Okay,
Aw.
yeah, okay. One thing that what is the gate like now? Like, it is no change.
I don't really know too much because again, wall of fire.
Okay,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. You
Nobody
probably don't
knows
get
that.
in. Okay.
But will you help me fight the demons?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
fiends
we'll
are
fight.
generally always bad.
We can
you
talk
know,
about your
and,
end goal at a later date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
okay,
can
Yeah.
we can work together for
Oh,
now.
Seraphina,
Absolutely.
real quick. We take care of these fiends. Do you think you could help us with that burning crown situation? Because they're they're just
I have
conquer the
wanted
forest
nothing
and-
more than dealing with that.
Yeah.
Seraphina,
They're
one
fucking
more
assholes.
thing. Could you just make sure it's the appropriate foliage that grows in where Ariel's realm was, like cedars and what the trees should be there rather than tropical, because it's a cold region. The tropical
Trees to their own.
They made it cold against the terrain's will.
Look,
you
it's still cold. There's just not ice.
Another thing I'd like to ask of you, it's also about Sarah. She is not that little girl you saved from the fires of hell anymore.
Right.
She is a demoness.
Oh, wild.
Oh, what the fuck happened to her? What?
I'm also not. I don't want to kill her either. Just to be very upfront with you, I worked very hard to have her be safe and not dead.
You succeeded.
Well, currently, and I know it pains you to hear this, but if Serafina were to see you right now, she would like nothing more than to watch you die.
I can try to talk.
I was gonna make it.
We have spent many years trying to talk to her, and unfortunately, demons and their madness don't really listen to reason.
Right.
The forces of chaos rarely do.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Wondering. So what happened to Sarah?
Serafina, have you met any other gods?
I've met Orcus.
Okay.
Hey, he's
Anybody
a
else?
fucking bastard, right? That's
we know
his fault.
we know
Yeah.
Orcus is the dick. We've made it that far.
But beside that, no, I haven't met any other gods. I've clashed with Aurel's people, but not with herself.
Well, there's a lot of reasons for that.
But you guys killed her, so.
Right.
Good, you can remember that.
Oh yeah.
What's that supposed to
You can
mean,
remember.
Henry?
She may not exist in the world anymore.
I believe she had. We remember the concept of her and of ice.
Yes.
Not so much herself. We don't remember much of it.
Uh-huh. I really hope you weren't bringing up the fact that you managed to kill several gods now is a direct way of saying that you may kill me.
We've only mentioned one god.
Stories have been told of you killed a god we killed a god together.
Okay, look. Okay,
Well,
did
I
someone
wasn't. I didn't kill that god. Only Yenfear killed that god.
Oh, yep, totally did that one.
Well, actually, fortunately, you didn't manage to kill her. That Nabrix lizard
Okay,
girl
Serafina,
managed
you
to.
were knocked out. Okay, don't.
We all watched Lizard Girl bring Sapling back to life.
We did watch Lizard Girl bring the sapling back to life.
We did, but you know.
Wait, I didn't. I did not watch that.
No,
You
you
did not.
absolutely didn't.
Okay.
Wonder where you were.
Completely checked out and has just climbed Emmanuel.
I think a dove is just like
Emmanuel's
he's just
like-
in his mind. He's like, Lizard Girl.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
The mortal plane is fucking weird.
We had a whole different team. Alpate, one of my other dear friends. Wait.
You don't remember Apate? Gonna be straight with you, dude.
You know.
Yeah, no, you
it
don't
was
remember
me,
any of them.
my friend Vardy. It was just me and Vardy and you. And,
You don't remember Scratch?
There were others, though. I think. I don't remember their name.
Chama was there.
Oh yes, Chama.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He died.
Oh,
Ashton.
No, it was yeah, it
Chama was
Blake.
No, it was
by the
Blake.
wind.
It was Blake.
Blake.
I remember that.
Everyone's
Blake's
having the
just
fucking
around
stroke trying to remember this shit.
Yeah, man. Oh, so the Sarah with Sarah, was it gradual, her evil, or like what? Did she seem possessed, or
Who,
what's
Sarah?
Yeah, what's all the context?
It was. We had sent druids to watch over Sarah, and what basically happened was we got a report from one of those druids who said all of his friends had been turned to char. The druid himself who had came to me, half of himself had been burned and scarred so much that you couldn't recognize him if you looked at him from one side.
I'll be right back, everyone. I gotta take this. Hold on.
So
Oh, that wasn't in character.
no. out of character. But to continue, no, we have no idea if it was gradual or if she just accepted her destiny. All we know is that she mercilessly slaughtered a group of druids there to protect her.
Right. Okay. We're sure that it's Sarah. We're sure that it's not somebody pretending to be Sarah and that it's actually Sarah?
The druid who reported to me had a very clear report. It's the little girl Sarah that you had brought to us, who said she daily dreamt of the chains of the 9 hells wrapped around her. That was the one who killed my druids.
Oh, good. Great.
Henry yells from Emmanuel. To be fair, it's very easy to break druids.
Have you been having an issue with a red dragon?
Oh, him? After Orcus took over, the dragon got away. Oh wait, yes, dragons fighting with demons.
Good. Great. Good. That's good news. So apparently
dragon?
No is a strong term.
So yes, there is adult red dragon fighting with demons who fight with Sarah, who is in herself a demon controlled by big demon. Yes. It's a lot.
Right. It's a lot. That's a lot, Seraphina. That's a lot. I'm sorry I was gone for 30 years. That's a lot.
It would have been a lot nicer if you were here and hadn't abandoned us.
And it was like 3 months to me.
But
I was gone for 3 months.
Now that you're back, you can make up for what you've missed.
Right. Of course.
A lot of people would have been saved if you were here.
I'm aware. Don't worry. Think about it a lot.
But hopefully this can be a way to redeem yourself.
No, there's nothing I could redeem about how many people have died because of me at this point, so...
This sounds incredibly manipulative. Emmanuel agrees.
Emmanuel, shut your dirty whore mouth! I'm kidding. When you start to shout, Emmanuel starts to move leaves in a way that would if you've ever moved a feather in front of a cat, he's trying to do like that.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall out of the tree.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I'm not trying to manipulate you, I'm just telling you the truth.
I'm aware of that truth, don't worry. There's also not a clear course of action for us.
I think the clearest course of action would be to...
I'm gonna help you fight some demons.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Don't love demons. Want to help Sarah, don't like demons. Easy.
And I don't know what your plan is with the other god you keep with you. I can sense his presence. They're just talking about the aura of Helm you guys have.
Yeah, I figured.
But hopefully we can find some way that works for both of us.
That would be ideal. That sure would be ideal.
And we can cross that bridge when we get to it.
Seems like a good idea.
Do bridges occur in nature?
Yes. If you have a log that falls over a gulch.
You are wise.
Thank you, cat. A human thing.
Garbage.
He does not know what a human is.
Garbage.
At all.
That's a suiting name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She meant that in the nicest of ways.
Yeah, druids have a way with words.
I think we're gonna end the session here for today.
Yeah? Fuck.
And that's where we'll pick up.
Ooh, we got a... Is it a prisoner's dilemma or a Sophie's choice?
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Did the session end when I was gone?
Yeah, we just literally right before you shut up. Basically, do you want to recap the last few things that happened before?
Damn. Why did I have to take
It
a
was
shit?
mostly just talking with Serafina about what comes next and how
what-
we're probably gonna help fight some demons, and we'll cross the other bridges when we get to them. That's
Yeah,
a
give me
future
the-
problem.
Was that the abridged version?
Basically. Also,
Yeah.
that adult
Yeah.
red dragon from earlier is fighting with the demons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's alive! What was his name? Gariachi!
Not Gariachi.
Gariachi's
Oh.
the green dragon.
We like
Red
Gariachi.
Dragon! It's the Red Dragon?
It's the Orcus red dragon
It's-
who was in the tree
Oh,
above the
he's
crystal,
Wait, he's fighting fiends or with?
It's the one that,
fighting with.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the one that, Beverly's character called a
Colin
bitch.
has to-
Colin, yeah.
Colin has to come out of retirement. Tell him, PJ. Tell him, bitch.
Shit.
I mean, I
TJ.
can talk to dragons. Just to be clear, I know Draconic. That's
Oh,
yeah.
PJ not here. But yeah, we could talk to him and distract him enough to fuck him up. Well, tell PJ or tell Bev that he needs to get Colin out of retirement. Fuck up this red dragon.
Okay, I got a weird question. Does Belladonna still have a random note in her pocket that says, talk
Yes.
to you soon with...
Yes, she would still have that note.
What note? Sorry?
The note from Scratch. I don't think she'd ever would have gotten rid of it.
That says talk to you soon? Who gave her
It
that
says
note?
a lot of other things. but
Scratch
yeah.
gave it to her before he died, and it has the instructions on how to summon a devil.
Oh.
You know, those things that are completely opposed to demons.
Okay.
But Belladonna doesn't know what it is anymore, is the issue.
All it just
Yeah.
says is talk to you soon.
All it
No.
says is talk to you soon, which
Oh, it
did
does?
not work because
Uh-oh.
y'all disappeared for 30 years.
Well,
We
whenever
did not
she
need
wants
do
to,
that.
whenever she wants to do the ritual of summoning a demon, she absolutely can. A
If
devil.
she does.
If
But, I mean, she could,
what?
in theory, try, but she
I mean,
wouldn't.
it would be written out like how to summon devil. Here's the
Yeah.
ingredients. Here's the circle.
Yeah.
Belladonna and the Yenfear going into the woods.
I would allow it to be used as like a scroll to summon Scratch, basically, or summon a devil. And
Okay.
you wouldn't necessarily have to have a wizard level or a bard level or that spell. It'd just be a
Right.
spell
Yenfear, how's
scroll.
it going? Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Why, do
He
you
would
have
be so upset if another person forgot who he was.
Why did your hurdy-gurdy look like mine?
That's my
Don't worry about it.
Hey, but like at least like a